Oh, like you seen the game between Houston and Indy, right? Quentin Nelson. You know what? Maybe we don't need to go after a defensive lineman in the draft. We need to go after another offensive an offensive guard or tackle. I'm talking. When they said Quentin Nelson was like all pro rookie year, I said, how about my boy over here? But we're not in the playoffs or anything like that, because if we had been, it might have been a sweep. It might have been right tackle McGlinchey, all-pro, and Quentin Nelson. The Notre Dame duo would strike. I am thinking, who's at Notre Dame this year? I haven't checked out a list yet and did my review like I like to do about this time of year on college players. But man, whoa. You know what, fam? We may be able to get Jadeveon Clowney. Jadeveon was in on five tackles, two of them, only two solo, not a sack. I mean, that offensive line, J.J. Watt, I'm looking down, man. B. McKinney had 9, Tyrann Mathieu had 8, Cunningham had 8. I'm still going to, Clowney finally shows up at 5. J.J. Watt, 2 tackles. That O-line is bad. So maybe we've been thinking the wrong way. We're thinking about attack dogs. Maybe we should think about dogs to defend the house. And I've been the first one to argue with people say, man, we need an offensive line and cornerbacks. Be like, give me some attack dogs on the defense. I don't want to talk about nothing else. I don't know, man. After seeing what I just seen, and it doesn't get any tougher than Houston as far as the defensive line. That's the defense. Well, between them and Chicago, let us see what Indy does next. Because you know what? With Andrew Luck playing like he is and the way those Indianapolis Colts are playing right now, nobody want to play that team. That's supposed to be us. We need, I don't know what we're going to do about the offensive line. The offensive line ain't bad. And that offensive line in Indy just got started together this year. Man, I'm torn again. This happens every year at the same time. And Jeff Tad, right, Jadeveon Clowney, somewhat injury-prone, too. Hey, by the way, I said, hey, man, I thought about who is it that's most capable, who's the most capable team of knocking out Rudy's Rams? See, this is like, we dealt with Rudy all season long, coming in, talking smack and running his mouth because, after we lost all our offensive first-liners, here come the vultures, including Rudy, right? None of that, you guys suck, man. Who told you you're going to win? You guys talking all that shit before the season started about you going to win games. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, how many teams lost their first offer, the franchise quarterback, lost their starting run back? I want to see what the Rams look like without Goff and Gurley. All right? Then we can talk about who ain't got what. I must say about the Rams, though, that I've become an Aaron Donald fan. Aaron Donald makes me laugh so hard, man. I mean, as long as he ain't playing us, when he's playing at home, man, the dude is out there playing the most violent football on the planet, right? And then all of a sudden, because Mr. Nice and sweet guy, right? That thing he does after he sacks people, he looks up. I find that extremely amusing. So they got one player I'll give props to, and also their slot coverage guy is pretty good. Talib is done. I wish they would bring Talib back next year. And of course you got Peters. Peters is good, but he'll give up that big play in a heartbeat. He will do it, and that's going to be a problem. And did you notice too? Now that Goff doesn't have Cooper Kupp, it seems that it's not so easy for him to get off on. He's got some good receivers, but he doesn't seem to be connected with him like he was Cooper Kupp. So now I'm figuring all he needs to get next week is pressure. Both the Cowboys and the Hawks can provide that. See, I'm looking past this game. Because if I had it my way, they'd play to a tie and throw both of their asses out of the playoffs. But that ain't going to happen. So then one of them's got to go next week and play the Rams. And that's why I'm thinking I got to go with the team that I most believe can take the Rams out. I need pressure on the Rams, and you can run on the Rams. You know I can run on the Rams? Look what we did. Look what Alf did. Do you know Alf? That's the first 100-yard game Alf's had since he came back, right? Alf, 100-plus yards against that Rams defense. Do you know what Matt Breida would have done to him last week? Had we not made all the mistakes we made, we would have beat the Rams' ass. You spot them 21 points, now it's a game. Why do I go back in history just to make myself crazy? Let us not look in the past and just take steps forward, as we are now getting ready to kick some ass. All we need is to avoid the injuries. Is that possible? Ray Wright, if he was the reason why, I guess we already remedied that situation. But you and I both know better than that. It wasn't just about Ray Wright. Luck has to be with you. And we're not Andrew Luck, but Luck. I'm telling you right now, fam, if you run on the Rams, you can beat them. If you get to golf and both the Cowboys and I can't stand Cowboys and Hawks. And I'm hoping the one that's most potent. I just want to go beat the Rams. I can't stand them worse. So and are we still talking about Antonio? I don't know. That's Ronbo Sports. I like that. Hey, I'm an asshole. Are you Asian by any chance? Ronbo-san? I like that. I'm doing fine, fam. I guess I want to see the Cowboys get to see cunts. And after chow down on the lamb chops, see, you and me on the same page. See, it's about the Rams. It's funny thing about this game has nothing to do with my mindset. It's all about the friggin' Rams. The only reason they got in there is because we weren't ready. We should have challenged them this year. My starting. And the thing about a running back, he's more than just a running back. Jarek had many assignments he was going to cover this year. Because we already know Matt Breida's going to be a bad dude. Offensive line, we got to get. And Kaz got to stop fooling around with Mike Persons and go ahead and put Joshua Garnett in that spot. And just hope Joshua Garnett doesn't get hurt. He's very susceptible to pain. You got to keep Persons, though. Don't get rid of him. Don't let him go. Don't let him walk. Sign him back up. Because as soon as Joshua Garnett, my toe! See, as soon as he starts that shit, you put Persons back in. So, until, he can heal his strained self up. So I really like our chances next year. If we got in the defense, no matter what we think about Akello, I think next year he is going to be a lot better than what we've seen last year. If we don't sign another cornerback, the 49ers are already talking about they will be looking around. That's not priority one, but they will be looking to see if there's any cornerback available in free agency. They got to do the due diligence. If there is one, you get him. All right, and let Akello try to beat him out. It's up to Akello to win that job. Tavares Moore is going to challenge Akello too, because what we see from Tavares, boy, that boy can hit, can't he? That's that safety in him. So that's why I like the idea of turning a safety, especially a speedy safety like that, into a corner. He's got the right size. I do feel you on Greedy though, man. I did not know about Greedy. I just seen his name all the time. I didn't know. Greedy is. Ooh, that boy is good. They should have made Derwin James an All-Pro this year. Greedy could be of that same mold. That dude he is good. All right? So, we got a lot to think about coming up next year. Trading. Are we going to keep that first pick in the first round, use that number 2 pick? Are we going to trade it down? The consensus seems now is the 49ers are definitely going to do that. They're probably going to trade down. And who was that was projected? I was looking at a mock draft because they're already out there. And it seems that nobody believes that Nick is going to be there available for the 49ers. If they trade down, they need 49ers to trade down probably around 5 positions if they can. If somebody needs a quarterback, they can use the 49ers because most likely the feeling is that the feeling is that most likely the Cardinals are going to take Nick because Chandler Jones, you got those bookends now. You got Chandler Jones on one side, you got Nick Bosa on the other. Everybody else is in serious trouble as long as Nick Bosa doesn't get hurt. So it's not going to happen. Yeah, and it seems like nobody, Walter football is taking out. It seems nobody feels the 49ers are really going to be that hot on Josh Allen. Because Josh Allen, they feel, is more of a coverage guy. Walter could be wrong. They think he's better probably in coverages than he is rushing because of the fact that the NFL offensive lineman will be able to contain that speed. It's an intelligent perspective. Josh Allen is a lot of speed, but speed won't help you in the NFL. Usually this offensive lineman that can handle that. If you got moves and speed, now you're cooking. And then you also heard about the rumor that indeed Von Miller, as always said, we're going to visit everything. We lost last year. We're looking to make improvements. So there's John Lynch, right, sitting on the sofa. He hears the news. What? That's my boy John talking like that. Let me get him on there. I said, John, what do you talk? Hey, John. Yeah, John. Listen, yeah, exactly. You know me, don't you? Are you serious about that? Oh, what'll make you happy? John, I'm trying to rebuild here. Give me what else would make you happy? All right. Listen. Let's do lunch tomorrow. I'll fly right in. Okay. All right. And you can you see it? It's already on the way. Slick. Hey, KD, what's up, fam? KD, it's a stress-free game, KD. That's why, man. I'm just feeling juiced because I'm not going to sit here and worry about the 49ers. This happened last year. I remember we got all relaxed and comfortable. It's fun now, because we're not sitting there thinking, come on, don't make them. I'd have to go. Aries, I think the Raiders have a better chance at landing Antonio Brown than us, to be honest. Yeah, maybe, huh? Alan Green, Nick Mullins, 2 draft picks for Jalen Ramsey. Alan, you got to be careful with the backup quarterback situation, though. Unless you just want to put all your eggs in a basket, the Jimmy G basket, and hope nothing happens to him. Because I like the fact that Nick Mullins is standing by. So I can't trade Nick yet. Trevor Marks, Eagles beating Bears at Rams. Boy, that Nick Mullins, man. I mean, Nick Mullins, but Nick Foles, Mr. December. You know what? I already think he's going to beat the Bears tomorrow. So you're right. We got to do that game tomorrow. I think Mr. December does it again. And can you imagine Carson Wentz if they get to the Super Bowl again? Carson's got to be sitting there thinking, I could have done that. Carson, you know what you are is a tag team partner. You guys are a tag team. You take the Eagles all the way through the season, and then when it comes to the end of the season, just give the ball to Nick, even if you're feeling fine. Patrick Cotham says, and I am down with giving Steelers 2 second-round picks for Brown. Yeah, that's 2 second-round picks. Flood for night clownies. Old news. David got smoked today. Slick 68. Yo, Ronbo Marlon Mack was looking like Frank the Tank. Oh, he was. Wasn't he running? Man. So I guess that's why they feel like they can let Frank go. Oh, man. Frankie needs to come home. I wish they'd bring Frankie back to San Francisco next year. Vader said, what's up, Vader? Patrick Gotham, Cowboys lose, please. Patrick, just... Okay, you know what? If they could beat the Cowboys, they could probably beat the Rams. So I should probably relax on that. So I don't know. I just have a feeling that Zeke is going to be a huge problem for the Rams. That's why I'm thinking Cowboys just for that reason. It has nothing to do with this game. I hate both of them. If after the game was over, even during the game, if the stadium just fell down, I wouldn't be hurt. Hey. And Aries Knight says, we could get our own AB and A.J. Brown in the draft or in Keel Harry, DK Metcalf. Yeah, hey, there's a lot of wide receivers in the draft this year because nobody talks about the wide receivers just like they did last year. Elias Lopez, the Seahawks are going to win today. Yeah, well, I know. I mean, Elias. If they do, Elias, I'll be delighted because I mean, if they got that kind of juice going on, they got that kind of momentum going on. When I think about it, the Hawks don't make mistakes. They don't give up turnovers. You know what I was telling you about yesterday? I was saying, one thing I like about the Hawks actually put people on blast. After the game, when they're sitting in the film room and checking things out, everybody's afraid to make a mistake out there now. You don't be fumbling and bobbling the ball and getting it taken out your hands. Because they will clown you during the whole session. That's what we need to adopt. Yeah, I said, you make a mistake, we go put it up in the 80, 90. Let's just put it in a small cinema room. Let's got them 200-inch screens, right? Run the close-up on it. See that? See where he should have switched the ball? He's carrying the ball on his right side. Where's the force coming from? Where's the assault coming from? It's coming from his right side. Guys, you got to think out there. If the attack's coming from your right, what do we do? Hands? I don't know, Coach. Hey, give me an answer, or I'm going to fire you. You switch it to your left hand. Say, come on, Niners. Kevin Steffi, I'm sorry. After the 90s, I can't even say Cow. Kevin, I feel you, man. I don't like no Cowboys. But the Rams are more aggravating for me right now. Whichever team is most capable of beating the Rams, it may be the Hawks. If the Hawks win, I'm going to be supporting them like crazy. Oh, God. I can't believe I'm talking like this. So I'm about to support. Today I'm talking about the Cowboys winning. I'm supporting the Rams the Hawks if they win, because I can't stand the Rams. The whole Western Division is making me crazy. I can see right now in the NFC. Whew, man. Richard Ray Archuleta says, hey, Richard Ray from Seattle. What's up, fam? Easy the third. Yo, I'm going to paint a 49ers canvas for you. Is that right? I'll put it up, too. All right. Thanks. Looking forward to that. All right. And Daniel says it's going to be a sad day in Texas after the Cowgirls choke, too. At least they still got good barbecue. Ooh, I know, right? You been through that Texas barbecue, man? Them people can barbecue, boy. Oh, it's underway. Damn. Boy, look at Russell Wilson trying to talk to his people, man. And this game, hey, wait a minute. This game's in Dallas, ain't it? Al Green, I don't know, man. There's Pete Carroll in his familiar position. I don't do Pete. We ought to make a new dance. Do the Pete Carroll. And the thing is, and that would make me crazy if I wouldn't walk by the coach during the course of the game. He's doing that, man. Oh, man. This is going to be fun. I can see right now, because we ain't involved. We ain't got to get mad at nothing. Because whoever wins this game, I got a really good feeling they're better than the Rams. The Rams look like ass the last few weeks of the season. I'm still serious. We would have won that game if we would have had them 3 turnovers. You can't spot nobody 21 points and win. Damn it. We're going to get that fixed, though. I'm telling you right now. We are going to stop giving up turnovers. Way too many. Oh, I know, right? Far side's right. Seahawks aren't that good on the road. See, so that's another reason why I don't want the Hawks going. They got to play in L.A. Hawks probably can't beat them in L.A. Look at Zeke. See that right there? The Rams can't deal with that, man. Especially zip it right up the middle. And that Cowboys offensive line, I got to go with the boys. Oh, God, I can't believe I'm saying that. I got to go with it, man, because I just don't think the Hawks can handle the Rams. Damn. I hate to do it because the boys, man, if I could put them in a bus and drive it over the cliff, I know I would. Look at this. Oh, man. Give me a flag. Here he comes. Oh. I forgot, too. Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper, if Amari Cooper is Amari Cooper, Dak, you could have ran for that first down. They're already near the red zone. And Amari Cooper, I think he can eat up the Rams secondary, too. especially Marcus Peters. Yeah! Here comes Zeke again. Look at him, look at him. Takes 5 dudes to bring him down. And it doesn't even look like there was any room there. And Zeke is still plowing through. You know, I may have to go with the Cowboys anyway, because you know Zeke follows me on Instagram. I don't know why. I need to support him for that reason, I guess. I still wish he was on the 49ers. No, you know what? No, I don't. I like Matty B. Ain't enough ball for Matty B and Zeke. Zeke's talking about getting a contract this year, too. He ain't even waiting until next year. 2nd and 5, the Cowboys. Dak drops back. He can't fight. He finds Beasley, of course. Beasley, where? Oh, Beasley's hurt. Beasley's hurt bad, too. And this is the thing, man. Where's our boy Trent Taylor? Where's our Beasley? This year, Trent did not have a year. Hey, so you think Richie James is going to take over next year? It's going to be a competition. Kyle's going to be looking at both. Kyle already said, though, that Trent Taylor expects to look a lot like he did in last year, next year. Maybe the back was bothering him. I don't know. But that was not Trent Taylor that we remember in the first year. Richie James, on the other hand, dude's got potential. I know what you said, man, we ain't worried about Trent Taylor or Richie James, man. We got OBJ coming or Antonio Brown. Fam, I'm going to tell you, right, get over Antonio Brown, man. The Steelers are not about, you know what? The Steelers are going to be worse about Antonio Brown than they were Le'Veon Bell. Because whereas Le'Veon contributed some and left kind of early, Antonio, they know they can't win without him. All right? Look what happened to him toward the end of the season and stuff. They have to give the diva whatever he's asking for. So if he wants more attention, he'll get more attention. I think the Steelers already checked him on some of the things he's been doing. So, you know. Oh, we'll see. I just don't. Anyway, you know what? You can't do. Ronbo-gasms are only for the 49ers. I got to figure out something else. I may have to get up and do the Cabbage Patch or something. Maybe that's what I can do. I can Cabbage Patch for the Cowboys. Oh, have I fully committed already? I guess I have. Man. Anyway, hey, so good. Dollar Johnson, thanks, fam. Oh, hey, my 0724, you're right, man. Our wide receivers didn't hit the weight room, man. Kendrick Bourne looks like he could beef up, but they were lifting. We saw him lifting. Some of them dudes are just greyhounds. They just can't get no bigger. Yeah, Mr. Fang, you're right, man. The Seahawks can get killed. I got to feel it's going to be bad, too. I told you how long. Is that a Hawks fan? It's got to be. Uh-oh. Juju is better and younger. Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. Yeah, you know, you can Cabbage Patch from any position, you know? So, yeah, I mean, I'll Cabbage Patch tonight, Cowboys. Wow, hey, man, Dak drops back. A huge backdrop. It's a screen that looks like it got Zeke in on it. Boy, they bottled Zeke up, too. Stopped him about 2 yards away. Boy, Bobby Wagner, man. Having a hell of a year. Zeke still picked up 9. Yeah, this offense, man. You know, and the bad thing about it, I don't like Jerry Jones. Can't believe I got to support these people, man, because as I say, I don't want the Rams going nowhere. The only reason why these Rams are making it past week 1 of the playoffs because they ain't playing. Boy, look at Elliott. He makes that look easy. Fake right, shoot it back in the middle. You should, and if you take the fake, even if you don't take the fake, with that kind of running back, if you don't bite, he's going to be gone even. No matter what you can do, he's going to get that first down. And Kenny says, we can't have the Cowboys getting more Super Bowls than us. Oh, no, no, no. The Cowboys are not going to get past this round. No, 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 no. I just said that. Wait a minute. The Cowboys play the Rams next week. No. Listen, the Cowboys cannot beat. I don't believe they could beat either Chicago or New Orleans. This is why I ain't worried. They'll never get to the Super Bowl. Can you imagine? Who is that? Kendrick Bourne? His receiver fell. Kendrick used to kill me falling down. I'm just joking. Kendrick's a great receiver. I've seen Dante fall down too. Let me use Dante because Kendrick's my boy. I think Dante out there falling down on routes. I think he did that. Oh, that's what people were talking about when I said that Kendrick was messing Jimmy G up. He fell down on a couple of routes. Also, he ran a wrong route one time. Kendrick's all right, though. He's got all that figured out. There goes Zeke again. They're bottling Zeke up. That offensive line is not getting it done today. Cole Beasley's doing his Matt Breda. Looked like he was seriously hurt. Here he comes back on the field. And the little dudes are the ones that are the toughest. I mean, they get beat. It's like in WWE. Shawn Michaels, right? Shawn Michaels would get his brains beat out for like the first 15 or 20 minutes of the match. All of a sudden, he's just resting while he's getting beat, I guess. He'd get up and kill his opponent. I used to love it. Blitz. Y'all ran the blitz wrong. Oh, no. It's good blitz. It worked. The Hawks are serious. If they're going to look serious, I'll support them next week. Oh. I believe the boys beat these guys. The Cowboys. No, the Hawks beat them. The Hawks beat these guys in Dallas the first time this year, didn't they? I think. Well, man. And man, I said, Bourne made us use a timeout in the last game because he lined up wrong. I don't care. Kendrick, man, when he does things good, he does really well. When he does something bad, he does something really bad. And Vader says, I still hope Pete the Chink chokes on his gum. We all do. I love to put something in his gum that tastes bad, while I just sneak through the locker room, replaces, because you figure he keeps his gum probably stacked up by the box in his locker, right? Go in there and see that first piece together. Pull out a pack and lay it right there in front so pretty much he'll grab that and put some of that onion gum in his locker. He throws that in the mouth. I mean, I think I'd pass out from laughing. And Christian C says, do the 49ers try to fix the D-line first for the secondary? See, you know what? They need to fix them simultaneously because one without the other seems to struggle. If you get Jalen Ramsey, then now there is no problem for the secondary now. You just got to make sure that Akello and Tavares are brought up to speed. So in case something happens to Jalen and Rich, you got some good backup, see? Because one of them's going to take over. Because I figure Rich has got 2-3 more seasons left at the most. So, one of them dudes got to be ready to take over. And then you have Jalen and whomever, right? Secondary be lit. Now, that is going to help your defensive front line because quarterbacks got to be careful about where they throw the ball. So, man, I tell you, a lot of work got to be done this offseason. 49ers don't mess up. And the draft, if the last year's draft is any example as to where the 49ers are going with their ability to draft, and I know people say John Lynch should be fired and all that stuff, but I still saw a better draft this past year, obviously, than the first year. Does that mean they're going to continue to improve? Remember, I think it's important to note that Trent Baalke's guys are out there working for Shanahan and Lynch. They've got to get rid of those guys and get some other guys to replace them. That's why Trent Baalke sucked. The people who worked for him, including him. So get some more guys, get your own guys. And by now, Adam Peters has probably gotten all the guys he can get that he knows that know what they're doing, as well as Martin Mayhew. You know, guys that aren't working for whomever they were working for before can come over and help the 49ers. There's personnel out there. It's like we talked about yesterday. Was that Razor that said, why is it that even the New England Patriots, they come up with great draft picks and look where they draft every year? That's an excellent point. Why is that? That is scary. All right, now here comes that you know, the Hawks run game, because the Hawks run game is brutal. And that kills the Rams. Because Zeke was okay in that series, but he wasn't nothing special, not really. Let's see what this dude, because I got this thing about Carson, man. Carson's scary, man. I knew it coming to the season, man. I said, man, Carson, that dude, what is he, about 6'3"? Dude is a rock coming down the field. Knees, he's doing the Roger Craig on people. Knees up. That's a battering ram coming down the field. We'll see. And then you got Russell Wilson, Mr. Miracle Shot. But see, they didn't have, you know what, last time the Cowboys didn't have Van Der Esch. Somebody else is missing from the lineup, too. Let's see if they can run this way. I knew Carson was coming first. Boy. 3 straight 100-yard rushing games. Okay, I tell you what. If Carson runs off another 100, if he runs another century off today, I'm going to have to support the Hawks. Because they are definitely going to get, to Jared Goff. So the Cowboys rush is supposed to be able to get there too, though. It's a hard game for me to support. I don't know who to like. Ooh, choke Carson out. And he still picked up 4 yards. Man. And Gurley's not going to be 100% next week. I don't believe it. He took off a couple of weeks, but all that does is ruin your timing. See, holes that he should be hitting exactly at a certain point, he won't be. Anything that can stop Gurley's ass, I'm for it. Anybody. Goff and Gurley. I want them going down all game long. This is why I wish they could play the Bears next week. And boy, I love the way the Bears manhandle the Rams. I know, right? All right, Ron Avalos, that's the same thing I said. Hope this game plays to a draw and they both get eliminated. Look at this rush. Oh, and Russ gets away, of course. He'll find, where's Doug Baldwin? Here he is. Oh, Russ throws that one away. That's intentional grounding. Ooh. Damn. That Russ looked vicious. A little rusty, man. His legs got shorter since last week. You know what? Okay, no, the Hawks can't go. The Hawks are the worst 3-and-out team in the league. I'm telling you, fam, I think the Hawks should not be playing the Rams next week. And I refuse to believe the Cowboys can beat either the Saints or the Bears. Man. Well, this is tough to watch. I got to have my team win, right? And Miles says, hey, when is your birthday? You're always singing for us. Can we sing to you? July 1st, fam. Summertime. That's the month that we actually take off. July's that month every year we don't do anything. So yeah. Team takes a month off. We be sitting back here speculating. It's the Kid 916. Hey. Happy New Year. KL10 101974. Sup? Rio Roberts. Sup? Trevor Marks. Jeff Tam believes if Seattle wins, who do they play? They play the Rams. And see, that's why I'm concerned about who wins this game. Because I want to see the Rams get I want them to knock their D in the dirt. You know what? Oh, man. God. And then, of course, there's Rudy sitting at home, sitting there thinking he's got the best team in football, and all of a sudden, boom, the truth. Oh, God, that'll just make my week. I can't wait until next Sunday. Oh, God. Rams, get them out of here, man. They had no business getting as far as they did. Oscar, I'm thinking, who do I want to win? I'm thinking the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys are most capable of beating the Rams. And Ron Alvaro says, I would rather let the Seahawks win and beat the Rams, cry, and see all the great free agents was a waste. That's true, as long as they can beat the Rams, you know. The Rams game is next Saturday? Oh, 2 Saturday games in a row? All right. So I guess next week. Man. Another double barrel weekend. 120 Horatio Florida's. Can we send fan? Rachel, to who? I mean, you got to get me straight on that one. Kofefe Carver, 3-0 Dallas winning, got ball back. Fireside Seahawks fans throwing popcorn and Bowman pissed me off. I haven't gotten over that yet either. That's why it's hard for me to support the Hawks under any condition or any circumstance. Hey, Aaron Joshy, thanks. Aaron Joshy, 2391. Happy New Year to you too. Alex Mesa, what's up? Oh, here we go. Come on, Zeke. Zeke's got to get loose soon. Turns the corner, picks up about 4. And still running. Boy, yeah, a good running back, man. It just doesn't look like they're moving that fast. All of a sudden, like Breda. Breda can run 22 miles an hour. Can you imagine? Look at that. Nice block. And that's what you got to do with Russ. Because you know whoever he was throwing to was open. Because that's what they do. God, I hate the Hawks. And the Cowboys have been sucking so long, I had to pay them no mind. Prescott's, oh! 2 guys had a chance to catch it. You know, the thing about, we almost had, Dak Prescott would have been a 49er had Chip Kelly had his way. You know what? See, that's a history-altering course that we probably didn't want. Because anything that did not happen so far, we could actually, in hindsight, thank Trent Baalke for having Jimmy G. Because if Dak is on the team, chances are he's probably still with the team. Because as bad as I talk about Dak, he ain't that bad. You know what he did? He pulled Hearns' shoulder out, taking the ball out of his hands. Boy, Hearns, he knows he's out of the game, too. Look at him pounding his fist on the ground. Watch this, the pull on the ball, and then, that right shoulder just goes. So he's out. Man. Jaime Rivales. About us. No, not a season ticket holder, no, fam. And Max Burns just gave me his physical yesterday. Marcus Garvey, hate both Cowboys and Seahawks. Hate Seahawks less. I know. And Tyler Ledbetter. Hey, Tyler, what's up, man? He says, well, Water Chickens did beat Cow Bitches, but they didn't have Cooper, right? They didn't have Cooper, and they didn't have also Van Der Esch. So you know what that means? The Cowboys are probably the better team. I can't have nobody weak going in and play against the Rams. I want the Rams to get wiped up. If they just clobber the Rams like Indianapolis beat the Colts today, I will be so overjoyed. Jock! What's up? Oh, man, Niner Gang, you can see the snap. Oh, man, that's a bad shoulder. Jacques out in Florida, wait. He said, what's up? Drinking my Hennessy Pro at the Strip. Oh, man. Florida's got to be the place to go. I've been there once. I went to Disneyland. That's in Orlando. Uh, hey, Donald, I got news for you. See, I've already. See, if you want to do me, all I need now. See, I got the jammies. What I need now, I get the bathrobe. I'm already ready with the jammies. You knew it. You didn't do it. Now you know. Uh-oh. Yeah. I get that. I was going to get that bathrobe this year, but it's going to take it too long to get here. But thanks, Donald. Horatio. This is thanks, Horatio. Oh, whoa, you got a signed Dante Pettis jersey? Wow. Oh, that is special. Good Lord. Oh, Alan Hearns he's really hurt bad. Are they calling that an ankle or a shoulder? Oh, man. Who made that tackle? Why they got the camera on this dude? Oh, man, everything stops. Wow. You know what? Was it an ankle? I couldn't really tell. Oh, okay. So actually, well, it was his ankle, huh? Because like you seen his arm looked like it just went limp. So I thought, you ever get your shoulder hurt? It hits a nerve, and the arm acts like it just dies on your body. Leaves you alive, but your arm just died, right? If you've ever, did with basketball, it's the same thing. Went like this, a dude put his hand right there. The shoulder just went wham! Every nerve in my body was affected. Arm just drops. I thought I saw that in him. But if it's an ankle, it's an ankle. Yeah, that's so bad. Yeah, okay. Oh, ankle is broken. Todd, you think it's a broken ankle, huh? Jet York, what's up? In the first quarter, 3-0 Dallas winning. Damian Lillard goes Seattle. Dallas won't 6 before us. They won't anyway. You know what? Listen, if Dallas even goes to the Super Bowl, they ain't going to win. I'm not worried about that. They ain't ready. They ain't ready. All right. KD says, hey, today's my birthday, but don't sing no. He says, don't sing no. Can I get a B-Day shout out quietly, please? Happy birthday, Katie. Happy birthday, shh, Katie. Happy Niners birthday, Katie. You knew I wasn't going to act right. As soon as you made me laugh, I had to get you. And it's cool to be you. What up, fam? Ron Avalos, I'm not watching that replay. I nearly fainted. Oh, man, I missed it. I wasn't looking at this. Oh, here comes the replay now. Oh, they're wrapping this. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Everybody, it's so funny because everybody on the team, both teams, you watch in terror because as much as you love the game, you could be next. See, that's going to take a long time to recoup. But you know what? It's funny. Remember Tyler Lockett broke his leg at the end of that year in the play. I think it was during the playoffs too. He'll be back because it seems broken legs may even heal faster than Achilles, as well as a knee is just scary. But yeah, broken bones seem to heal faster. Broken ankle, he'll be up in about 3 months. Yeah. Uh-oh, Beasley's hurt. Hearns is hurt. I don't know who they got to back these people up. Al Lutz said looks like he dislocated his knee as well. Yeah, Patrick Carl, I broke mine in May, have 9 screws and a plate in it, and it's killing me. Today, oh yeah, I forgot about the Patrick. That's that arthritic condition that sets in with injuries like that. Because if they don't heal perfect, the arthritis sets in. I still got a little bit in my wrist from breaking that years ago. On certain weather conditions make it hurt a little more. JD Watsonville Eyes up in here. Let's go. Nobody. I hate both teams. Oh, I know, man. Oh, man. Hang in there, bro. You be all right. Poor guy. Oh, man. That's so sad. In the playoffs, too. You know what happens during the regular season, you think, damn. But in the playoffs, I'm getting ready to make my mark here. John Burns Summer, he said, I tore both my ligaments in the right ankle. That shit, yeah, I know. Imagine her. JD, watch. Okay. JD, watch it. He said, what's good, my guy? Yo, Ronbo, what's good? What's good, JD? It's all right, fam. Yeah, Ron Albalos is right, man. Give a shout out up above for Hearns, man. That was vicious. Man. At some point you wonder though, you know, on some TV stations where they don't show blood anymore, the TV media goes to black and white. Maybe on some of these shows that, some football games, they're probably going to go black and white suddenly on these vicious injuries. Angry Pumpkin, hey, thanks, Angry Pumpkin. Welcome to the family. Man, yeah, oh, can I get it? What? Angry. Like, Angry, are you married to the guy that goes and walks out saying, I'm the asshole? I'm an asshole. You can get a shout out, Angry Pumpkin. Your husband's hilarious. Hey, who is that said we do have a couple? It's his name starts with an L. His wife is a Cowboy fan. Can't think of his name right now. But yeah, you know what's funny? There's a lot of us that are involved with Cowboy fans in one capacity or another. Or if you're in the Bay Area like a lot of us are, no, not Vader, it's the other guy. Is Darryl Green? There's a third one too. The guy's name starts with an L. Anyway, if you're a Bay Area fan, you got a lot of Raider fans. If you got extended family in the Bay Area, you got a lot of Raider fans in your family too. It's hilarious. So, you know, you're right. The Cowboys, actually, they look at their chart every year. They show who has the biggest fan base. I think the Cowboys, it's between the Cowboys, I think, and the Steelers, and we round out the top 5. All right, Dak drops back. That's pass interference, ref. No call. Easy the third. As long as he has a plate and a couple of screws, he should be okay. After about 4 months, I had the same situation. I'm still rocking and rolling. Hey! Yeah, that was definitely. Well, I guess because they're going now by at least if it's catchable ball or not. Okay, the Cowboys defense had a long time to rest. This is how you win games. They didn't get any, Cowboys didn't get any points though. Okinawa, what's up, fam? Just watching this game with absolutely no love for either team. I'm more concerned about who's capable of beating the Rams. That's all that matters to me. Beat the friggin' Rams. Went out there and spent all that money to get everybody. How frustrating would that be? I got a feeling Ndamukong Suh is leaving, though. Ndamukong Suh ain't did jack for that team. I seen him make a couple of plays, and I watch all the Rams games. He's made a couple of plays here and there during the season, but hardly not worth what they're paying him. Aaron Donald, you know what? Ndamukong Suh, he does provide a little bit of extra. Aaron Donald probably gets off a little better because of the fact you got to take Ndamukong Suh serious, if for no other reason than the fact that he's overweight. Yeah, I said it. That ain't all muscle. That's a lot of barbecue, potato salad, cornbread. That's not functional. And the guy can sue us. He ain't been the same since his first couple of seasons. After he got paid is when he started getting weak. Oh! The Antoine Woods was all over that ass. Oh, that's it. Flack, boy, look at you. Hey, Moose. Look at him, boy. He's got a low center. He's kind of short. He reminds me of Ian Williams. Got that low center of gravity, and when he hits you, it's like a bus. Oh! And you know, Carson, how he did us? He was knocking us backwards. Shoot, he couldn't do nothing with that dude, man. Todd Gurley, I want you to meet this dude. Woo! There he goes. Woods got him again. Woods is a tackling machine. Get him out of there on third down, though, because I know he can't rush no quarterback. Carson, man, I never seen you like this, man. What's up? You can't get no footwork going out there. Coach made him come and sit down. Hey, where's Mike Davis? Put Mike Davis in the game. Boy, I can't. Ooh, don't let this is another thing. If the Hawks lose, I got to go work Mike Davis. Big Show. Hey, Russie. Oh. That's going to be us next year. That's how we're going to be. We're going to manhandle. That's all we got to do is get maybe one or two more pieces on my defensive line. Get me an edge rusher out the draft. You know what? It don't have to be Nick Volt. Some edge rushers come out and they're good and nobody knew it. I got to have faith in our people knowing that. Hey, Big Show's birthday is 33rd tomorrow. I'll be on Big Show and we'll do your birthday, baby boy. Oh. But can the Cowboys look like this outside? Because, you know, the Cowboys got shut out, 2 or 3 weeks ago? Oh. Running back punts takes a special kind of human being. You got to really want to be on the team to earn that job. It's usually given to players that are not special teams guy, right? He's not going to be a part of the main offensive rotation, right? So you can afford to lose him. They actually did the rule change make a difference to you? Did it really look like that rule change made a difference? They're still coming down the field pretty hard. Nobody's getting hurt this year on the kickoff returns much, though. Boys, if you don't start moving the ball, though, I'm going to start worrying about you. I don't think you're going to be capable of beating the Rams. I don't want the Rams out the second round. The only reason why they're not going out in the first round is because they didn't play this week. Get rid of the ball, Dak. Terrible pass. Out of bounds. Cooper did beat his man, though. You know, the Cowboys, they looked that bad. Well, the Cowboys did okay against the Giants last week. You know, nowadays, I don't mind about nickel and diming the team to death. That's better anyway. Because it's less risk. I like the downfield play and for what it does to the defense. But still, if you can screen pass and West Coast offensive team all the way down the field, that's an inaccurate pass, Dak. Start running the ball, Dak. That's how you hurt teams the worst. Run the ball, Dak. Can you believe I'm sitting here telling Dak what to do? Go to hell, Dak. Man, both of y'all, man. Get out the field. You don't even belong in the playoffs. We are supposed to be, we'll be back next year. We will return. Jimmy G's getting better even as we speak. Jack McKinnon's feeling fine. I just need a couple of players. Go content. I'm serious, fam. This is the last year we suck, okay? This is it. We have went through our last year. And this is a fluke. We had no business going through this year. So you know, a little maturity on them youngsters. Pick up a couple more players. Let's go. Let's get busy. It's time. It's past time. Anybody comes near Jimmy G, I don't care what it takes. Bust him in the head with something. We'll pay the fine later. No touching G this year. Here come the hecklers. 31 for boy Shaq. What's the Niners record? See, this is what I'm talking about, see? This is what we've had to put up with for the last 4 seasons. Go ask a question like that. Alan Green says Rams struggle against the Eagles. I know. Okay, neither one of these teams can beat the Rams. I can see right now. Man. Angry Corbin says, I'm originally from Spain, so I have no clue about football. Oh, I love the way she spells it, too. She spells it European style. F-U-T-B-O-L. That's what they call football in Europe. But by association, I'm a 49ers fan. Angry Puppet, and we welcome you, too. It's okay. You're going to love the 49ers. After a while, you see Jimmy G, you'll love Jimmy G, and also George Kittle. These guys are amazing. Matty Breda, I tell you what, even a European football fan, you can love the 49ers. Dak. So don't worry, and don't look at our uniforms. Aren't they better than most uniforms around the NFL? I mean, look at the Cowboys uniforms. That's boring. It's blue. Look at the Hawks uniforms. That's what you call uncoordinated colors. Why anybody would wear blue and green in combination is insane. So you don't want to be bothered with that. Who else in our car? And the Rams walk around those stupid horns on their head? You don't want that. This is the class of the NFL as far as apparel goes. There you go. Hey, I'm an asshole. Make sure to get wifey some clothes, man. Hey, hurry up, Dak. Both of you guys are terrible. 2 sorry-ass teams. You guys are going to limp into next week, and the Rams are going to beat you. Oh, God. I got no representation against the Rams next week. Both these guys are. Look at Dak. You had the man open 20 minutes ago, Dak. What are you watching? You suck. I'm glad Trent Baalke told Chip Kelly to forget about you. You're awful. Isn't it funny? We got to give Trent credit. He was right about Dak. Dak is not all that good. Dak is good because he had a great offensive line that first year. And Zeke just came into the year, and he was just tearing ass with that same offensive line. And I'm an asshole says, oh, yeah, Ronbo, she loves it so far. She loves the 49er uniform, red and gold. See, there you go. You know? Oh, that ankle spin. Oh, God, I'm seeing the replay on Hearn's injury. Oh, they got it on a loop. Is that on Twitter? Oh, my God. Ooh, that's vicious. And you know what? If it was me, I don't hide pain. Thanks, Big Show. Oh, my God. I'd have been on the ground. Oh, God. Oh, my God, it hurts. Somebody shoot me. Just shoot me quick. Ah, God. You know, I can't handle pain. It's funny, too. You know, as many times I got hurt, I did have to suppress that. On a few times I did let it go. Boy, Carson, him and Zeke, man, this is strong dudes. He's dragging Leighton Vander Esch. I had Vander Esch on my mock draft. You know, I had a couple of guys on the mock draft that have been doing pretty good this year. I had Leighton Vander Esch. I also had Dante Pettis. Seems like I had a third party on my mock draft. You know, as we pick up mock draft pieces, you know, if you get 2 or 3 players, you're doing a job. I think that's all I had, though. Oh, you ran past the play. They're using Carson a lot. You know, if Carson can't run, boy, neither can Gurley. So, you know. Slack says, has anyone pointed out that all of the top free agent edge rushers are in the postseason? That alone shows the value of pass rush as a defense. Mark me down to follow you on that one twice. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. This is why when everybody else starts out other positions, I still want a pass rusher. Are you right? I'm sticking with that. I do want another offensive lineman. It's badass, though. Get him in the second round. Oh, that. Who just said that? What was the name? Slacks. Slash, you see that? Ooh, grab Rusty's little ass and poking the eye at a face mask. Cowboys got away with that one. Oh, I know who they said now. Walter Football Blitz, we're going to get Quinnen. Quinnen, what's Quinnen's last name? Quinnen. Anyway, the Alabama guy, the interior lineman. Now, they said the 49ers probably won't have. Gone! Gone! And let's say flag. I see a flag already. Oh, Quinnen Williams. It is believed by Walter Football that Quinnen Williams may end up with the 49ers. Now, you put Quinnen next to, well, look at you put Quinnen next to DeForest Buckner. Now, you could put anybody on the edge you want to, because all that violence in the interior is going to create opportunities for anybody on the edge. And I like Cassius Marsh anyway. If Cassius doesn't have to deal with too many offensive linemen, he could be vicious. Yeah. Who would you put at the big end, though? We ain't seen Contavious yet. If you get Quinnen and Contavious Street in the middle, you know what? There's other pass rushers, though. You can get another kid that has a lot of upside that could be. You know what they're saying about Cleveland Farrell, though? They're saying Cleveland Farrell, he's a little slower than you need to be for the NFL, and he may be. Cleveland Farrell is slated to go number 3. There's another guy that they like going number 2 behind. Dude that nobody talks about all year is being number 2 as far as edge rushers go. I never heard of him. But when I looked at what he's done in the past and what conference he's in, I said, well, now see, that's interesting. Because there's always that player. And did you see the Texans put in the guy we could have got? You know that edge rusher they pulled up? Oh, he's got that strange name. Who's it? Hey, help me out, fam. Who's that edge rusher with the unusual name that the Texans picked up in this past draft? He was in that game. He was raising havoc. I said, you see that? We could have drafted him, but I like all our draft picks because we picked him. The Texans picked him up in the 5th round. We picked up DJ Reed, I think, in the 5th round, and Marcel Harris in the 6th, right? Which one of them can we? But you know what? I'm happy with both Marcel Harris and DJ Reed, though. Man, I tell you, the draft is, man, it's just the thing. Hey, Vader said, hey, need help? Give me a Niners shout because wife is here and other losers count. Vader, turn it up. Turn up the volume. Cowboys fans, today, I'm telling you right now, you need to win this game, but I still do not like you. But Cowboys, you know what? If you can beat the Rams, I'll support you for one more week. But damn it, if you don't beat the Rams, I'll hate you forever. I'm serious. Curtis McLeod says, you know, is it possible for both teams to lose? I know that's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? I can't stand the Seahawks or the Cowboys. I know. It's shock. You want to hear? Oh. Boy, both teams are battling hard. They said this game was going to be close. Hey, Jacques, I can do that. What's this, holding? It's just like holding here. Goodwin, you idiot. But you know what? Had he not been holding him, that dude would have made the play. Same old sorry-ass Rams. Oh, don't let them win next. That could ruin my whole weekend. the 123.76. The reason we've been so bad these last 4 years is because that ugly-ass stadium, Levi's. I agree. We are cursed because of stick. See, Dak, why ain't you running the ball, man? That's when you're most effective. Fam, I understand that they said there's city ordinances and things like that that were causing some issue with the 49ers rebuilding out of Candlestick. Now, I've not seen any paperwork or anything like that, and they haven't published it or put it online. Somebody told me that year before last. I said, what about China Basin? Same situation. Because they're going to build a situation there. They're going to build a stadium for the Warriors to come into. China Basin would have been fine for the 49ers. Everybody put everybody close to downtown. Boy, Elliott's still getting them zippity-zip runs. So they built that facility for the Warriors instead. Why couldn't they make it a double complex? China Basin's got plenty of room. Put a stadium right next to it. And I'll spend the money. San Francisco would have afforded that. They put the Giants in downtown damn near. I'm talking about damn near. They are downtown. And the thing is, then this situation with it's a multi-purpose facility where the turf is being torn up all the time, that has to be part of why people get injured. Other teams are coming in and have to bring other shoes and everything else. It's not a good place for us to be. And there's definitely seriously something wrong with that place. Players going down dropping like flies every year. And Debbie Ryan said, I love that sack. That Munchkin goes down. I missed it. Oh, man. It's funny watching Russie hit the dirt, though. Every time I wonder what he says to Sarah. Russie, I have enough money. You don't need to be playing no football. What if our child don't have no daddy? Because, it's kind of dangerous out there. So, you probably made enough money already. I can kick it from here, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something, baby. I'm Russell Wilson. I'm going to be the future GOAT, all right? Don't ask me no more to quit football. I'm telling you right now. I'll be done. Well, don't ask me again. Russie, you're married to Sierra. You don't have to take these beatings. You're second this year going down in sacks. The only reason he's not number one in sacks, getting sacked this year is because he had a running back for a change. Boy, this defense is. I got to give it to the Hawks. So they came to play, didn't they? You know what? Maybe either one of these teams. They got toughness that might be enough. Took Zeke and bent him up. Zeke talking about, face mask, ref, what's up? Zeke, you just got dropped, boy. Just take your whooping and shut up. Zach, I'm telling you right now, the only reason the Cowboys win is because you run. If you don't want to run, you're going to lose. What is Jabba? Is that a timeout? Procedure. Dak, what kind of, what are y'all doing, Cowboys? Take it back 5. Hey, Dak, you fooled your offensive lineman, man. What is Jabba? Don't nobody know what job is. Look, I seen that 71. That was you with the foot. You can't take all like that. And Dak, learn how to audible. That was stupid. This game, both you teams need to get out the playoffs. Just get out. 3rd and 17. Prescott steps back. He looks for. He can't find anybody. He goes to his valve, and they're about 8 yards shy. And Zeke goes down in a heap. See what I did there? Zeke goes down in a heap. But this game is boring, guys. Is there going to be any offense today? Okay, guys, as Bears or Saints will handle up the Rams. I know. I'm fully, and we already know what the Saints did to the Rams. Rams want nothing to do with the Saints. And Peyton already messed up Peter's mind if they ever play again. Peyton just made jokes about Peters. Boy, Lockett's overdue to get one going, too. There goes Lockett. Oh, Lockett got dropped with one hand by Thomas. What kind of strength does that man have? Hey, I want him to be the strength and condition coordinator for the 49ers. He can stop playing. We'll double his pay. He grabbed you by the toes. Oh, you know how much kind of power that takes? He grabbed you by the toes and dropped him. Oh. Mark Lamar says Mullins and number 2 pick to New York for Odell. Mike, I just worry about a backup quarterback, though. Can you see it now? Jimmy G, maybe it's not serious. He has to come out. We got a game that's very close. All we got to do is maintain possession of the game. CJ comes to the game. Oh, CJ gets the ball knocked out of his hands. And the Hawks pick it up and they run. No. And the Rams pick it up. All they had to do was maintain possession of the ball. CJ Beathard. He hasn't been in the game all season long. You couldn't expect anything else. He goes back. I don't know why he was cocking the ball back into Mississippi to throw it to begin with, but the Rams smelled it. They knocked the ball out of his hands, and he run it for 6. 49ers lose this game 27-26. You know what? I would never get over that. And then I'd say, we traded Nick Mullins. We traded Nick Mullins. Nick would have kept care of the ball for the last 35 or 40 seconds. CJ! He traded Nick Mullins, and we got OBJ. But OBJ standing downfield wondering what happened. Hey, can we please promise not to trade Nick Mullins? We need Nick Mullins. You never know what's going to happen. And then we're stuck with CJ. God, no. Unless you can find me another serviceable backup. Maybe we can get Nick Foles. You know what's really funny? Years ago, actually, when we were getting ready to pick up Hoyer, somebody said, why don't we go after Nick Foles? I had no idea. We should have went after Nick Foles. But here's another problem with that. What if Nick Foles would have came in and had a great year? Again, you don't get Jimmy G. Everything bad that happened to us, it had to happen to us. Because if it didn't happen to us, the team would not be assembled as it is. But then again, if you alter history, maybe things are even better. You just can't tell. You can only be grateful for what you have, right? So I like what we got, and it just needs a couple of things, and we're ready to roll. 1st and 10, here comes the Hawks again. Little Rusty's got a play going. And Big Dixon gets out there. Nice play. The way it develops is perfect. Well, one thing about Russell Wilson, that was a perfectly executed play, wasn't it? He had actually, if Dixon had any speed, that could have been more. Yeah, that was a good play. That's the best play they ran all day. All right. One thing you can depend on about the Hawks, though, they will play the Rams tough. Wilson's got somebody open, and you know it. Okay, somebody on the offensive side of the ball, one of the coaches has got the Cowboys figured out. And also remember, Russell Wilson's been through this how many times? And he's been through it way more than Jared Goff. And when I think about it, I'm probably supporting the wrong team. I probably do need the Hawks against the Rams next week. Because if the Hawks can beat the Cowboys in this stadium, then they can definitely beat the Rams. All right. Man, they ain't playing nobody but Carson today, man. And the funny thing about the Hawks is they got 2 more running backs. That dude's with the strange name, I don't know if he's better. He may be better than Carson, but he can't stay healthy. Man. Todd, what's up? It says the Eagles went down to L.A. and whooped the Rams' ass. And if the Eagles go again, Rams are in trouble. I'm knowing it. Brett Sachs, if the Bears win, they play the Rams. Hey, do the Bears play tomorrow? The Bears got a bye in the first week, Brett. They play at the same time next week. They do play. The Bears play tomorrow? I'm sorry, Bears do play tomorrow. Yeah, we're watching that game tomorrow. We're doing that game. It's the Bears and Eagles. See, my feeling about the Bears and Eagles, either team could beat the Rams. I think both of them have beat the Rams this year already. But the Bears brutally beat the Rams. They didn't score no points, and they didn't allow the Rams. They held the Rams to the lowest total of the year. The Rams had, 5, 6 points? I think they had 6. Oh, that could have been picked if he'd have been looking up. Yeah, anytime a team can hold the Rams to 6 points, oh, they got slapped. I loved it. So, yeah, it doesn't matter to me who plays tomorrow between those two teams that has to play the Rams. The Rams need to lose. Period. I don't even want. Oh, man. I love when guys look for a penalty. What penalty? You missed the ball, clown. Here's a guy that's not. Janikowski, there's no promise he's going to make it. 3 up. Boy, this is a defensive battle. This I kind of should have known. Ain't going to be 20 points scored in this game between the two teams. Somebody's going to win 10-6. 9, 12, 3, 4, 12-6. I'm going to call it right now. Man. Trevor Marks. And Mayo says, this is not good defense, just bad offense. See, you have to keep in mind, if that's the case, the Rams will beat both these guys up. Are the 49ers coaching the... Yeah. The 49ers are coaching the Senior Bowl. This is a good thing. This is a huge plus. The Raiders are also coaching the Super Bowl, too. The Senior Bowl. So you get an up-close look at the players that are going to be coming out of the draft. So that's a plus. Who coached the Senior Bowl last year and came out with blue-chip players? Some of these commercials. Itchy Chinny Kojak. I'm thinking maybe I'm just going to have to go with the team that wins this. Because my concern is with the Rams. I just want to see the Rams get their clock clean next week. I just wonder which team is most capable of doing so. But right now, okay. So divisional round, Indianapolis coach. Bears, Seahawks, or Cowboys at Los Angeles Rams next week. Because I forgot the Bears are playing this week too. Bears, Seahawks, or Cowboys at Los Angeles. Texans, Chargers, Ravens at New England Patriots next week. Eagles, Seahawks, or Cowboys at New Orleans Saints on January 13th. And the conference championships coming up on the 20th of this month. So there you go. So we get a February Super Bowl. And, man. But the Houston Texans, though, I got a feeling there's going to be some shakeup in Houston. They look really bad today. And you know who really came down to earth? I mean, Watson just looked like, wow. If Deshaun can't run, I don't know. Because his pass is really off today. You know what else? I can't wait. Is Indianapolis up tomorrow? I mean, not Indianapolis, but Baltimore. I can't wait to watch Baltimore, man. Lamar Jackson be passing for 4 and 5 yards. He ain't lost, he's lost 1 game since he started. Lamar Jackson, man. That dude is scary. Lamar said, I ain't going to pass the ball. I ain't got to. I'll run all over your defense. They can't do nothing with me. They can run play action. Lamar needs to work on his passing accuracy when the season's over. Do you know if Lamar Jackson ever gets accurate on his passes and reads defenses a little faster, there's no team on God's green earth that can actually beat the Baltimore Ravens with him back there? That dude's running abilities are uncanny. He's got moves when he runs. He looks better than half the running backs in the NFL. And got a flag on it, too. Boy. Boy, this game. Hey, well, somebody. And so I'm like, who's that that said that they know all these offenses ain't that good? That the defense say that the offenses are weak. Boy. And ain't nobody doing no penalties or anything. And he would, you know what? Prescott makes decisions too. Prescott's not a gunslinger. You know what I'm saying? Both Nick Mullins and Jimmy G would have fit that ball in there. If you're a defender, that's one thing I like about him. It comes back to bite him in the ass a lot. But if the defender blinks, our guys have got the ball. Almanazzo says, seek adult sequence and llamas cowgirls. Dad, it says, are you going live after this game? Oh, yeah, no live today. I gotta take off after the game. But tomorrow after the game, live, we will definitely be talking 49er football. Dad, it's the highest remaining seed plays for Rams. Ooh. Amari got yards, finally. The highest seed, I just checked that out, Tyler. The highest remaining seed plays the Rams. Lowest seed plays New Orleans. So if Chicago wins, they play the Rams. If the Eagles win, they play the Saints. Damn it. If Philadelphia wins, then Dallas or Seattle would play the Rams. Lowest seed versus high, yeah. And Brian Cobb says, I think we're definitely going to have a better season next year. We need to get more sacks on opposing quarterbacks and turnovers for other teams, and we need to score more TDs in the red zone. But see, that's the thing, Brian. We still score a lot of points, whether it be in the red zone or not. But what we got to do is play defense. Boy, Zeke is working them now. Yeah, he got enough for a first down. What the 49ers got to do is be able to maintain ball control for longer periods of time like Jimmy G did when he first came to the 49ers last year. A lot of possession time. But Zeke initiated that con. Wham! Last year, the 49ers kept the defense rested all game long. Oh, man, he almost took Zeke's pants off of him. You guys are making that's Frank Clark. Look at Looney saying, what you doing, man? Get your hands off my boy's clothes. Bust you up. Remember we had Looney? Yeah, it's the same Looney. Boy, Frank, listen too, man. Clark's trying to understand, why is he talking to me like this? Dude, I weigh you about 100 pounds. I can't even get mad. Looney! Oh, perfect route. Who did that? Damn, that's Clark. Perfect route to the quarterback. I tell you what, that was a brilliant stunt. See, Dak, I'm telling you, Dak, you ain't a quarterback, man. What you need to do is run. Do some running, Dak. The worst teams, the worst games the worst beatings the Cowboys have handed out this year was with you running at 240 pounds. Coach, talk to him. Y'all ain't going to beat dogs like this. They're going to take over in a minute. Like I care. Boy, Zeke. Got a field goal. That's all you're going to get this time. KJ. I can't wait because you know what? The 49ers are not looking to the 49ers would like to do. They might like to get Alabama's Quinnen. They probably would love to get him and pick up an edge guy out of this free agency period. That way, Contavious, Quinnen, between, you know who would be in trouble if they picked up Quinnen? That would mean that now Solomon T and Eric Armstead have to come up large, very large next year, or them two jobs is gone. They end up being depth. Because the 49ers go clowning out. This is year number 3. They're going to expect Solomon T to come through or what? And Eric Armstead, whereas he did have, statistically, he had a pretty good year, actually. But he's got to do better than that. He's got to have a bigger impact on the game. So, you bring in Quinnen, and he does look good. I think he's going to get some playing time. Contavious Street, I don't know, but I did see some film of him. Somebody told me to go check him out. He's a wrecking machine, man. And that's why Bradley Chubb did as well as he did, because Contavious was causing a lot of trouble in the middle. Alan Green thinks that I got mixed feelings about Earl Thomas. I'd like to have him, but, I really wish we could get somebody that's going to be with us for the next 4 or 5 seasons. And I wonder if Earl can is his body going to stand up to the next 3 or 4 years? Because his best years are behind him, right? David O'Neill says, I'm going to need some extra toilet paper for these Cowboy fans in my house. Dave, say hello to the Cowboys for me, wait. Tell them what do they call them? What do they call them in Dallas South? The Hot Boys. Who started the Hot Boys? That is ridiculous. Ain't hot. Brian Culp says, I think we are definitely. Oh, we did that one already. And Denise Zamorano says, I just want to say, rest in peace to my husband. Oh. Dad, they're both hard 49er fans. Oh, Denise, that's so sad. Yeah. All the best to you too. Well, that's a terrible tragedy. But they'll be watching next year, Denise. They'll be watching from where they're sitting in the supreme position to be in, and they'll watch the 49ers do the thing next year. So they're still with you. You know this. So there you go. Shucks. And we got a long way to go, though, don't we? We're in the beginning before we even get to we ain't even got to free agency period. Remember 12, I think, look, green and blue. Human beings should not wear that tone of green, period. Whether it be in a sporting event or what. It doesn't go with human skin. Last year, remember when the Rams made those moves and everybody was complaining? Rams pick up Talib, Peters at the same time. Boy, Russell almost got killed. This man still made the catch. Oh, Doug did not make that catch. Yeah, remember last year, first we have to hear about, they picked up Talib and Peters first, and the whole 49ers was like, every last one of us, what? How come Talib? We wanted Talib. Why he wouldn't sign with us? He didn't want to. He didn't think we were good enough, right? Maybe he was right. Now he's over there getting old and slow and got badly injured this year. So let's see what Talib does. He's still got good technique. Boy, the Cowboys is putting pressure. Oh! This Russell Wilson title locker. This is why I tell you, when you talk about, we need big receivers. No, you need capable receivers. Baldwin and Lockett, there's not 11 feet between the two of them. And they make these kind of catches all the time. That's amazing. Boy, they tow that ass up. Well, you lost yardage. But, yeah, this is what I'm saying. Last year they picked up all that firepower. And all we do is sit there and say, and remember Garcon, he sends a text, he sends a tweet to Marquise Goodwin. We still got this though, don't we? Yeah. No, we don't. And then Ndamukong Suh was. And first I was impressed when I first heard he got Ndamukong Suh. But then after you thought about it, Ndamukong Suh hasn't been Ndamukong Suh since he first got paid and went to Detroit and looked like ass. Did he go to Detroit? Yeah. So Ndamukong Suh was just out there. He ain't doing nothing special. So ain't nobody worried about him. Yeah, hey, Denise. No problem, fam. What? Tyler Lockett? Christian, Tyler Lockett's a free agent next year? That's Kyle Shanahan's kind of, but there's no way the Hawks are going to let Tyler Lockett go, though. There's no point in speculation. Sammy Papagayo. Hey, Sammy, I think I got it right. Papagayo. That's it. Sammy Papagayo. Aloha, brother. This is why I know I can live in Hawaii, man. I love that. I love that talk, man. Aloha, brother. Because Sammy's my ohana. Let's go, Niners from Maui. Yeah, shaka, brah. Ah. Patrick Cotham, I like Trey Flowers. And Seahawks says 2013 NFC Championship. I know, right? Man, that's something I do not like to reflect on. Because I think the league did want when you let your small market teams get into the big plays, it's good for the league. It's good for the ticket sales and things like that. I mean, look at the Hawks, man. Look at that fan base. They fill up that stadium every time, right? They've been doing that for years. You look at L.A., right? Big market. I mean, Rams fans, people don't like the Rams in L.A. They got a small percentage of the pie. But fans like the 49ers in L.A. and the 49ers. Remember, the Chargers moved to L.A. as well. Who dominated the seats? What was that? Name of that little place they play in? Who dominated the seats? Us! Who's got the most fans when we played against the Rams? Us! See, the Rams left town, left the Rams fans hanging. Rams fans, the next generation adopted us. Chargers been in San Diego. L.A. wishes they would have stayed in San Diego. They've got no respect for them. But I got to figure, with both teams in the playoff action, which the league rigged and made possible, I'm serious. I've seen some things. That little foul play that I seen going on last week with Aaron Donald getting up and punching my boy Joshua. I notice he's my boy now. Punching Joshua Garnett in the face, and the ref standing there right on top of it. The ref is standing right there behind it. And Garnett just throws his arms like, because I ain't going to hit this boy back, but you better talk to him, type of thing, right? As bad as Aaron Donald is, you don't want to mess with a guy like Garnett. He's a nice, gentle guy, right? But he goes 312 pounds. If you make that kind of guy angry, it could get scary. I don't care how big and bad a strong Donald is. If Garnett wants to hurt him, he can. So, that's what I'm saying. The ref just let that happen and didn't say a word, no flag, nothing. Had Garnett smacked him back, guarantee he would have threw a flag on Garnett. So that's why I'm saying the league needs for the Rams to do well. So look for some foul play to go on next week to try to push the Rams past the first round. I hope whoever plays the Rams can overcome it, though. Right here, Russ. Sad to throw you at, help you out. Jalen Smith killed that. But yeah. And, and the NFL is a business. We have to understand that. I just don't want it to get crooked to the point the NBA did. The NBA is out of control. I mean, when you see some of the phantom fouls being called, you know that the game is being manipulated. I mean, dudes can be standing back 10 feet. And you know what used to crack me up? Some players, really good players, just because they're rookies, get the call on them anyway. He's standing 5 foot away from the, and all of a sudden you see him looking around like, and he's got to raise his hand for the bench to see. And he can't believe it. He's standing way over here, and he got a foul called on him. NFL could get like that. Oh, yeah, I'm watching the game. I didn't see no play. Man, I knew they was coming. Oh, Rusty lets it go. He's got another. That's a flag. No. Doug Baldwin is tough. You notice how Doug Baldwin always gets behind the play? Look at that. It's quickness. Again, give me quickness over size any day. I'm in the Shanahan Park now. I'll take quickness over size all day. You can't stay with these guys. This is why I'm a huge Marquise Goodwin fan. Ha ha ha! Oh, I love me some Keese. He wasn't really Keese this year though. Cowboys gonna lose it. Cowboys gonna lose it. See, because like I say, whether Marquise is catching the ball or not, man, he's still causing problems. George Kittle's biggest game of the year, Keese was on the field. Dante Pettis, I think his best game of the year, Keese was on the field. That's the way it works. What Keese does not get himself, he provides for others. Ain't no defense in the NFL going to stand by and not keep an eye on Keese. It's each and every guy out there. We have to do this together. If I get beat and you know if he gets a step on me, I'm going to get beat, you got to have my back, man. You're talking to your safety, right? As soon as Keese does it, here comes everybody. All Kyle's got to do is run things underneath. So Keese is like extremely important. I hope he comes back next year, but I hope he comes back in next year with his mind right. There was something wrong with Marquise Goodwin this year. I don't know what was going on with him, but he was not Marquise Goodwin. And then he got hurt twice, and that was bad news. But that's what happens with speedsters, though. How many speed, other than Tyreek Hill, I think Hill's the only speedster with that kind of world-class speed that ends up playing the whole season. Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about. Quickness and skills, man. Jeff Tans, I can never root for Pete Carroll and Russell Wilson, no matter what. I know. OBJ is like the combination. OBJ's got just a little bit of size and speed and great route running. Dante Pettis, he doesn't have this. I don't think he has the same speed as OBJ, but Dante's got them crazy moves. You can't guard these guys. Dak, man, I'm telling you, if you don't start running the ball, you guys are going to lose. You got to make that defense. Dallas Cowboys need to fire the coach. I mean, he does not know how Dak. They're just swinging passes, short passes. Dak, you loosen that defense up. Run one, Dak. Especially got them huge holes. Watch Prescott. Watch his next play. He'll have a huge hole this time, too, if he doesn't hand it off. Longest play of the half for the Cowboys is 15 yards. That's not a first down. Yeah. Well, Cowboys, man, y'all need an ass whooping. Y'all ain't ready for prime time. Give the ball to Zeke. Let me see if we get bent back again. If the Hawks are going to play this tough, I'm going to have to go. There he goes. Zeke is gone. You know what pisses me off about that? How many times did Zeke do that to us year before last? Made me so damn mad I couldn't stand it. Watch this. He freezes everybody, and then he just takes off. And look at everybody trying to catch him. And you know what? Y'all better be glad that wasn't Matt Brady. That'd have been a touchdown. Or Raheem Mostert. What does Zach run? Zach's about a 4.4? Yeah. Boy, Zeke, well, that's hilarious. That's a nice run, though. I don't know how the Hawks fell off into that. Run the ball, Cowboys. You can't pass. You're sorry at passing, and you lost probably one of your better receivers. That ain't going to work. Come on, man. He is not George Kittle. Hey, Dak, run the ball, man. I'm telling you. You know what's really fun? Being able to compare our best guys with the other people's best guys. There's nobody out there that looks like George Kittle. And Zeke, he better be glad that Zeke needs to be glad that Matty B was hurt all year. I'm trying to tell you, Matty B had 800-something yards, played half the season, and then played the other half of the. Oh, he played half a season, maybe. Did he play 8 games this year? And he was hurt most of the time playing those. What if you can find a way? I'm going to get Matty Bree some ironclad tape. So the tape has got extra reinforcement, man. I want to see Matty Bree with a full season. Healthy. Oh, my Lord. I'm talking 1,500 yards on the ground. Give me a flag, ref. You can't hold a man. Well, you know what? Forget the Cowboys, man. I ain't supporting them, man. Wilson, are you going to beat the Rams? You know I don't like you. I'll beat the Rams if you're going. Man. But that's why, I look at our guys, I think, ain't nobody out there. Well, I give Rusty Wilson an edge, but Dak Prescott is certainly no Jimmy G. And the right tackle, they ain't got nobody like McGlinchey. Well, the Cowboys might, but the Hawks definitely don't. I guess they got somebody that can measure up. Oh, it worked that time. I figured, let's see. I like comparing this, Let's, boy, touchdown boys. Touchdown boys. I got a Cabbage Patch. Cowboys, you win this game, I will support you for one more week. Nice. Fam, don't tell anybody I was celebrating a Cowboy touchdown. I mean, I told you my motivation. I just want a team capable of taking the Rams' ass out. But that was a nice, tight spiral, I got to admit. Defense was all over him. He put the ball the only place he could be to be caught. Because that Griffin's got good coverage on that play. Boy, Dak, you sorry, son. Boy, you sorry, though, Prescott. Dak, the only way you're going to show me something today is you have to run, man. I want to see at least 45 to 50 yards. You got to run at least 45, 50 yards today. Or else I ain't impressed and do not believe for a second you can beat the Rams. Damn, I do not want the Rams to escape next week. Man. She said that's a dog battle, not the Cabbage Patch. I didn't. I don't want to have to get up and Cabbage Patch because it'll be too silly. All you'll be able to see is my legs and my pajamas. All right, Cowboy defense. Oh, Lockett is off to the races. One more time, that'd been it. Lockett is so good at that. But so is Richie James. Richie James. Richie James. Richie James. Boy, Richie's, was that last time? Ginn Jr. was the last time we had somebody who could do that. Look at Lockett spinning on dimes every time he makes a pivot. Them cuts are killer. This is the thing. If you're coming downfield and you're watching his body, he's going to jock you out every time. Is that the kicker? Man. JD watch. I'm still more excited for the Warriors game versus the Kings. How are the Kings looking this year? Oh, God. Who was that? That must have been a running back. Shoot out. I think there's a running back trying to save Russell Wilson. He knocked that dude out. Was that Doug Baldwin? God, he killed him. A nice save, Janikowski. Oh, my God. Rusty jumps back. The Cowboys are bringing hot pursuit. And he makes that, oh, nice. Van Der Esch was all over it. I thought Leighton Van Der Esch was probably a little too slow. But you know what? He is not slow. But hey, Leighton Van Der Esch versus Fred Warner. I'm glad we picked up Fred, actually. I had picked out Van Der Esch for us. Yeah, but Fred Warner, and you know what that means? I got to give Big Show credit. Oh, God. Fam, I got to tell you something, man. Funny thing about some of Big Show's predictions, some of them are accurate. He's got a percentage that aren't, but he makes some that are accurate. The worst ones, too. He's the one who told us about Ruben. Man. Hey, who's Zion Williamson? I gotta check him out. A little Rusty's back. He's getting ready to cross the 40-yard line. Dallas calls a timeout so they can talk about it. Zion Williamson is unstoppable? Is he a defensive lineman? Exhume 17, he says, I'd pick Rams over Seahawks. Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking, too. And Seahawks fans are so bandwagony and annoying, I know. Hey, you know, Cowboy fans are irritating, too, though. Both of them's fans are annoying. You know, so that's why it's hard to pick and choose here. Man. Ooh, that hole. That's what you... See, that's Mike Davis. We got rid of Mike Davis. He's been mad ever since. But you know, Mike Davis looked so much better after he left San Francisco, didn't he? Because remember, Mike Davis set a record. Mike Davis had an average of -2. So was it the 49ers offense or him? Apparently it was him, or it was us. Jeff wants to know, where's my Drew Brees jersey? I should get a shirt and paint it on there. Breeze. Now, you know what? I just think they're going to probably win it this year. Because the AFC, if all they have to deal with, who do you think is going to win the AFC? There's the question, though. You know? Because Drew, he ain't going to make that. Drew is probably going to win. Quest, I can't even read. That's too funny, man. Janikowski, that's what you do, Janikowski. Act like you got hurt. When you fell down on Levi's, man, you're just killing me, man. What are you, a comedy dude? All right, Janikowski's done for the day. That's it for the Hawks. Usually, the only time you fake an injury is when you get beat downfield. Janikowski fakes injury during a cat. I've never seen that before. I know, hey, Quest, that's what I'm talking about. Where's your born jersey from Big Show? Big Show's coming up with all kinds of reasons to hate on Kendrick just so he can't give me my jersey. He says things like, he's inconsistent, he drops the ball. How many receivers in the NFL don't make drops? I mean, come on. You can't go by that. How about how many great plays he made? Kendrick Bourne made some unbelievable plays. Sterling, shining, shimmering gems of plays. How many times this year? Didn't somebody say that Kendrick Bourne was our leading receiver yesterday? He might have been joking, though. I have not looked at that stat yet. Don't let me find out. Listen, show. I'm going to check later. Don't let me find out that Kendrick Bourne was our leading receiver. I mean, as far as wide receivers, we know that George Kittle was our leading receiver, but if I find out that Kendrick Bourne was our leading wide receiver, you automatically owe me my jersey. Boy, Wait, I can't wait. Can I get some stats on the 49ers, please? Oh, Show, I'm going to tell you what, boy, don't let me see it. Show has never said anything. And yesterday when somebody said that, Show had no comment. It must be true. Patriots and Saints in the Super Bowl. Elias, you know what? That's got to be about right. Both teams are money. Well, you know what? Actually, it could be a repeat of last year. Because remember, Nick Foles is involved. Jeff Tan. You know, there's one dude I do not like is Soulja Boy. Boy. And the Dougie, I always wondered what the Dougie was. I was trying to do the Dougie on several different occasions and could not figure it out. But, boy, Soldier Boy, tell him. Well, I'm so glad that dude quit. Michael Hike says, actually, I think he was the leading wide receiver. I'm still trying to get to 49ers.com. Yeah. Let's see, try ESPN. There you go. All right. We'll find out in a moment. If Kendrick Bourne was the leading receiver, would be interesting because Dante Pettis had a great year. Well, but you know what? Dante Pettis didn't play enough, though. Receiving, George Kittle, Kendrick Bourne. Kendrick Bourne had 487 yards. Dante had 467. Big show. Big. Big show. I want my damn jersey, boy. I didn't know Kendrick was the leading receiver this year. He'd have had more than that if he had more snaps. Hulk said it yesterday, but I thought Hulk was kidding. Marquise came in at 395, but Marquise had the biggest average. As Dante Pettis had the biggest average, too. Kittle had the third biggest average. And Kendrick was at nickel and dime on that 11.6. 4 TDs. Ooh. What am I looking at there? Out of the average? Garrett Selleck. Well, Garrett didn't play that much, though. So Garrett doesn't count. Garrett had 2 TDs. Wait, let me look at Kendrick again, though. I think Kendrick was ranked at number. He had 4 TDs. George had 5. Pettis had 5. Goodwin had 4. Show. Kendrick was very much a part of the offense this year. Yeah, Tony told me. I mean, Hulk told me yesterday, I thought you were kidding me. He said, I told you that Bourne had the most yards as a receiver, 487 yards. I thought you were just helping me mess with Show. No wonder Big Show didn't say anything. He knew it was true. Big Show. I need my jersey. I want it custom made, 84. Because I don't think you can buy his jersey. I got to check that out. Show. You said if he improved this year, he did. Hey, Dub B. Trey, I want Frank Clark, too. Frank Clark, if they don't want to pay him in Seattle, the 49ers will definitely take a shot at him. Greg is so hell no to the Patriots. Doubt they can win in Kansas City. That's right. KC's got the higher seed. They have to go to Kansas City, don't they? You may be right. You know, what's her name? Cynthia Freeland from the NFL Network. You know, she called it this year. She said the Rams versus. Did she say the Rams or did she say the Saints? She said either the Rams or the Saints versus Kansas City. She's right 80% of the time, at least. I ain't going to be able to enjoy no Rams versus no. Do not let the Rams make it to the Super Bowl. And nobody, you know what? The NFL may push that because they may have liked that idea. Remember the Rams against the Chiefs, and neither team wanted to play any defense. They played 4 quarters, absolutely no defense. Score ended up between the two teams 100 points. That may be something what the league wants to see more of, and they may want to push that. And into the Super Bowl, you know how exciting that would be of a Super Bowl? We'd be sitting there hating both teams. Nobody can play any defense, but they can both play offense. That's all right. Without Cooper Kupp, they can't play no. The Rams can't play no offense without Cooper Kupp. They've just shown that in the last few weeks. I know Farside Soldier Boy, a one-hit wonder like the Hawks. Luke Wall says, get a long snapper at pick number 2. Jed York will fire people before they left the venue. And Bob Money says, 2006, I know my team was getting there. Tyler believes, don't get number 84 KB's going to have a change numbers when he gets Antonio Brown. Everybody was saying that yesterday. Fam, I got to tell you, Antonio Brown is not coming. I can almost guarantee you. The Steelers, if the Steelers make a trade with the 49ers, they still end up with dead money. Is it dead money or do they lose? They lose $21 million. I don't know why. I read that, but I couldn't comprehend what was going on. Why would the Steelers lose $21 million? Are they responsible for his contract, even if they trade him? I don't get it. Hey. You the highlight back here? And Joe Griffin says, I got porn starting when I play Madden. Yes. Kendrick. And you know what I love about Kendrick the most? As soon as he makes some dynamic catches, gets up, you can see that smile on his face, man, all through his helmet. I mean, it goes all the way up to you. Kendrick loves playing, man. He enjoys the game. That's what I like about him so much. He had some pretty good runs after catches this year, too. Oh. Bob Money said, your team is good for 3 or 4 years from now. They will sell. Bob, who are you talking to up there? Hey. Oh. Edgar Castro. Yeah, I know, right? Johnny Doski. That's what I'm thinking. We want longevity. Don't give up too much for him. That's what I'm worried about, too. He's 31. If we were a team that already established, if we'd been in the playoffs like 2 or 3 seasons already and pretty much knew we were one of the major players involved in the Super Bowl run, okay, then you go out because your first round pick is like number 29 or 30 or 31. Then you go out and you give up your first round picks. And that's what Belichick's living off of now. Belichick's not worried about hurting his team with any draft picks. So he goes, because he's got his nucleus, he's got his team, he's got Brady. That's why they were able to afford letting Jimmy G go with us. Because your team's in place. So you add the money player, because the window's like, he's got a 2-year window or a 3-year window. You got to run with him between now and then. But we haven't got to that point. This is why I don't want 49ers giving up too much. If they can get him for something reasonable, what is reasonable, though? Steelers going to want your firstborn, promise you. Because the Steelers don't want to make that kind of a deal anyway. And like I said, it's going to cost the Steelers $21 million. He gets $22 million. So if they trade him, I don't understand. But anyway, $21 million against their cap. Man. So they're handcuffed, right? We get him. We got to build chemistry with him and Jimmy G for what? A half a season? If I'm going to get one of these guys, it'd have to be OBJ. He's 26. By next year, OBJ will be up to speed, and we multiple Super Bowls after that time. But I don't know. Ron Albalos, Julio, I think didn't he? Somebody corrected me on this, I think last week. I thought that Julio signed a deal just recently because he mocked and screamed and cried in the offseason, hanging out with Terrell Owens. Terrell said, "Man, you don't need to go in there, man. You're Julio Jones." So I don't know what they told Julio, but he came back to camp, though, right? I don't know if they made a payment to him or not. Far side NFL wants Rams to sell those seat licenses. You know what a luxury box would cost? Probably in a Rams zoo facility. You most likely have to mortgage your home, and you better not be living in a cheap district with that home. I'm telling you, those seats are going to be boxes. Jed York is already overcharging way too much for what the 49ers have been doing the last couple of years. But Jed says if the 49ers start to win, people got to mortgage homes in order to get a box seat in there. And you know what I tell Jed? Jed, you can charge me that much? I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to move my furniture in here. I want a stove installed. And I need some curtains so when I get ready to go to bed, because I'm going to be staying here, baby boy. I mean, I like these places you got set up here, but what you're asking for is outrageous. And I'm looking at the 49ers are down there winning 4 games a year. Are you out your mind? Big Show, 400 yards on qualified jersey. Hey, Big Show, you came up with another reason. Another excuse. That's not the point. He contributed more to this team than anybody else. I'm grading this on a scale as you're supposed to. Okay, so you know what? Obviously, Kendrick Bourne can play. Let's see what happens next year. I want to see if he gets more touches, because chances are he may. If Bourne got more snaps this year, you would not have an excuse not to give me my damn jersey. Gabby Lane, how old is Von Miller now? Yeah, I mean, you've heard the chat around Von Miller already, right? Von's up there, though. He's no spring chicken. He's on a second contract, so Von's got to be approaching 30 years old. He's got to be around 27, 28, I would think. And Antonio McCoy says, have you seen the other wide receivers available? As a matter of fact, I've not heard about any wide receiver availability. There's disgruntled wide receivers, but I've not heard about anybody that's about to leave their team. Good question. You know what? The 49ers have enough wide receivers, and if what they're going to do is see if you can it's a luck of the draw every year when you can draft a number one wide receiver, because nobody's going to give you a number one wide receiver. It's always about, could you draft one? Do you have the ability to draft a number one receiver? It's tough as hell. How many teams have a number one wide receiver? You can count them across the league. If you can actually draft that number one kid, you got lucky, good for you. But as far as trying to get Antonio Brown, OBJ, and these guys, I mean, the odds are like 1 million to zip. It's just really hard. Well, I'll give you one. You know, these guys have really got to do something wrong because if you're an owner and you own a team, it's a bad PR move. It looks bad. If I'm the owner of the especially the Giants, and we get rid of OBJ, I have to hide in my own house in disguise. Fans are going to hate the hell out of you. What if we put George Kittle up? Do you know how mad we'd be? Oh, my Lord. You talk about stop coming to the games and don't let them lose, because then we'd be looking about, if you wouldn't have traded George Kittle, we might have won the game. Those guys need a tight end that knows what he's doing. And we're back, huh? All right. Boy, these guys are playing Carson. Well, this is why you got to be careful about letting these guys go. Now, Antonio Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster has another great year. He could be available, but he'll be 32 years old. So, Dub beat Trey Kendrick will be our third wideout. Yeah! He's probably getting to that maturity level, and he's learning a lot. And I'm telling you, the dynamic catches he makes, he's going to get better at that. Here they come again. Oh, the Cowboys. Oh, they damn near killed that running back. Boy, Carson's getting beat up. Helmets. I mean, they put hats on that running back as soon as he comes. See, that's what I want to see. We didn't do bad with the run, though, this year. We didn't allow but 2 or 3 guys to get 100 yards, and Chris Carson was one of them. Chris Schultz. Chris, please use some logic instead of your dumb temper for once. How many receptions and snaps? Count the snaps. Count the snaps. What if you had been playing all season, more snaps? What if he would have been a regular out there all the time? 487. How many? Give me a break, please. Hey. Ow! So, I'm thinking, Tyler, I was saying he's going to be 31, though. His birthday's coming up soon. So he's going to start the year 31. I think I looked up his birthday, I think, last week. I thought his birthday's coming up before the season starts. 31. So every year you're looking at the end of the season, he's 31. Next year he'll be 32. So I don't know. It's and as I say, that may be the only reason. If Pittsburgh does deal with anybody, that would be the reason why they let him go. 31, and Juju Smith-Schuster's looking good. They may think he can carry the load. Then they might do it. So, and what if baby? Hey, Ogie, what's up, fam? I was it. No, we already got this, right? But hey, listen, I've got no problem with Antonio Brown coming to the 49ers. I just don't see it. I just can't imagine it. How are they going to do it? The Steelers are going to ask for some outrageous thing. I just can't imagine that. If they pull it off, though, I'll take it. I just don't see it being possible. So, we'll see. And the Giants have already said there's going to be no OBJ trade. They're pretty, you know what, though? I think they're doing that to run up the stock. This way, what will it take to get you to change your mind? 2 first-round picks? That'll do it. This is what they got to do. You got to play like you're just as invaluable. We're not about to lose him. Hilarious stuff. That's what I love about the offseason. It's comedy. Everybody's lying. We've lied. 49ers have lied on several different occasions, especially during the draft period. Anyway, we'll be better next season. If for no other reason other than all the guys that are injured come back. I still wonder what that team would look like this year. But they need a year underneath the belt working together, though. That's how you build chemistry. Time, repetition, right? If Jerick McKinnon, Matt Breida, Jimmy G are all on the field at the same time, what would they look like at the end of the season? Oh, God. Man. Got to wait how many months? Let me count. Okay, this is like January, February. Like I don't know. January, we're already always middle way through as far as I'm concerned. So let's call it half a month. So 1.5 February, 2.5 March. Back to OTAs. April. OTAs. It's draft night. As far as I'm concerned, as soon as draft night comes, season started, right? May, everybody's training. We're back in camp. May, yeah. So it ain't going to be that long. It's just a matter of weeks before we get back in there. Man. All right, give me the game back here. Let's go. Yeah, just don't give me any money Mayweather on these fights, man. I'm telling you. Fighting all these bums. Now he's got MMA fighters that don't know how to box. What they ought to do is make money Mayweather fight MMA style. Now I'd pay to watch that. 10-6, Cowboys still holding the lead. 13-21 in the third quarter. Cowboys. Dak steps back, hands off to Elliott, of course. Here's the thing: the Cowboys think they're going to start punishing the Hawks' front line defense and wear them out. Zeke did get 3. Hawks are doing pretty good at containing Zeke, though, which is interesting because we didn't run very much against the Hawks either, did we? How did we beat them last week? Or 2 weeks ago? Or whatever it was. Did we run on the Hawks? Didn't Jeffrey Wilson do a pretty good job against these guys? Dak, why don't you run the ball sometime, man? Best game I've ever seen you guys play was you running the ball. Dak, take off. Dang. Boy, it's yard short. Beasley's, man. You gotta have a lot of balls to play the size of guys like Trent Taylor and Beasley and some of these other guys down through the years who've sit. And taking guys coming at you that size at that speed. I am impressed. Zach drops. Gives it back to Big Zeke again. And Zeke will be stopped short of the first down. Hawks hit him with authority. Bobby Wagner. Look at Wagner, boy. Wagner loves that stuff, boy. Ooh, Bobby, man. Unblockable. Bam! Wrapped him up. Wham! You gotta like Bobby Wagner. That dude is ferocious. Boom! And especially when you consider the fact that it's Zeke. 3rd and short, and Zeke couldn't get it. I may have to change my mind. Come on, Hawks. Because I got to feel the Cowboys getting lucky so far. Oh, man. Actually, the game is really. But this is playoff football, though. This is how it's supposed to be done. I got to give the Hawks credit because remember, they were supposed to be dead and, buried. In the beginning of the season, and they had an excess of everybody they had just about. And whoever didn't go out on their own, they were so injured. When you look at Cam Chancellor, had to take off. Who was that that also had a neck injury? Man, both guys had to retire. Man. And it was really funny because the whole time Pete Carroll was confident they were going to be fine. Man. Yeah, question 6, maybe you on the same page. I just don't see it. Oh, God. Yosef El Baby, I know, man. This game is real close. It's going to be the fourth quarter. It's going to be decided the fourth. Big Show, I would give up any of our high draft round picks. So I wouldn't give up any of our high draft picks. We only have 5 picks now, probably a few more compensatory picks and something. So that's another thing. We can't be giving up a whole lot of picks. We only got 5. You know, you got to be careful. You can't do anything stupid. Antonio Brown's good, but he's only one piece. 49ers aren't in a position yet to just go one piece and we're ready. So you got to be careful with that. Then you get Antonio Brown in like 3 picks or something crazy. That would not be productive. You can almost be guaranteed of that. Unless they go crazy in the they do a good job in free agency, okay. You know, but you got to fill those voids in free agency. Can you find can you find good players to fill up the spots we're talking about? Can you find the guys to come off the edge? Can you find another cornerback? They may be going after cornerback. I'm not sure about that. But you got to be careful what you give up as far as a trade. And then you added $22 million to your payroll. Those are things that cause hesitation. You know, you guys just jumping off into these things, and then we still come in. We don't win the Super Bowl without even in it, and we paid $22 million, got rid of our future. This is what the Rams have done. I think the Rams got another bunch of 4th or 5th round. Wait a minute, the Rams lost all their first round picks, 2nd and 3rd. Remember the Rams, they only had 6th round and 7th round picks last year, I think? Although we do pretty good with the 6th and 7th round, maybe we'd be okay. Oh, man. Yeah, 49ers for life. As I said, I can't. Oh, the Giants already said no. Okay, here comes little Rusty. Rusty falls back. It's going to be a pass. Rusty's going. Oh, he found his check down. Yeah, Russell never panics. The guy says Russell Wilson didn't panic. I've never seen him panic. I've seen him get tackled for a loss, but he never panics. And Ahmad Brooks is probably still thinking, damn, I never could tackle him. Damn. You know what? The Cowboys have been doing pretty good coverage, though. Rusty goes back to the run. That's a first down. Hey, yeah. Hey, what happened to Rashard Penny? It's the first time I've seen him in weeks. Chris Carson gets all the runs. Mike Davis gets a few. Penny gets a few. What's that guy named Proside? Proside or something like that. That dude was bad, but he can't stay healthy. Him and Carson would have been vicious together. Here comes Rashard again, ain't it? Oh, man, look at Rashard. Oh! One thing about that, boy, they got some running backs on this team. I don't know if it's their scheme or what, but they got some running. Man, everybody can run in Seattle. Which makes no sense. Although their offensive line is better this year. Penny got, Randy Gregory. I forgot he's even on this team. He'll be in jail tonight, though. If that was Penny, all right. Oh, man. Oh! See, because they got some. That's a good edge. When Randy Gregory's ready to play, it's not bad. You already know about little Rusty scales the field, steps back. I knew it. He's gonna throw it. Didn't do it. Carson's run with the ball before he catches it, or he heard footsteps, drops the ball. And when you wear those kind of gloves, I don't know how you're gonna drop the ball. He says gloves are impossible to drop the ball. See, honestly, the Seahawks got 6 points. They should have 9, but Janikowski broke his leg trying to kick the ball. Is Janikowski okay? What do you have, your punter kick to try, next field goal try? Janikowski's probably okay now. He was just embarrassed during that course of that play. I love the guys who pull up lame when they're getting embarrassed. This play's not going to go anywhere. Man. 4th and 12, Pete. Get you another piece of gum. Look at it. I worked the refs. There you go. Pete Carroll's hilarious. This game. The best game of the day, I guess the best game of the day has already been played. The Colts and Texans. And that was a little sad, too. Wild card games. Colts just spanked the Texans. Oh! On the one! On the one! See, what was that Denver Bronco? Who was that waited for some guys to do that? Picked up the ball, the receiving team, picked up the ball and ran it for a touchdown. Was that the Broncos? I forgot who they did that against. That was hilarious. Dallas is like Robert Sala's offense or defense. Mr. Fang, Dallas is playing pretty good defense right now. It must have been a compliment. The poor Hawks can't get any points. Pete Carroll's chewing that gum angry. Rod Avalos. The Bugs Bunny. Wait. J. Duke reviews. Every time I read it, jumps. Maybe be Josh Gordon. Josh Gordon, Josh Gordon is so finished. I can't tell you how badly he's finished. Yeah, see, Brian, that's what I was thinking. Let the Cowboys win today, and no. Cowboys win today. If they play the Rams, I cannot have the Rams winning. I want the Rams going down in a heap. J. Duke, didn't that irritate you? J. Duke reviews, it's crazy how Seattle's rebuild went way, he says it says faster. It went way faster than ours. How is that possible? Well, you know what? They still had Russell Wilson. They still had Pete Carroll. And they had a number of players from the defense and offensive line. You have to wonder, what if the 49ers would have lost everybody but Jim Harbaugh, kept Kaepernick because Harbaugh could get production out of Cap. I wonder how many guys would have stayed if Harbaugh would have stayed. So, it's kind of, I wonder what happened. Wonder what would have happened. We'll see next year, though, anyway, because as I say, everything for a purpose. Everything creates and shapes destiny. I love the reason for Mr. Fang says, I swear Pete Carroll chews that gum just to run up to the refs and chomp in their face. Can you imagine a ref? Oh, Pete. Well, God, Pete, whatever you want, all right? Get away from me. Oh. Zeke almost got dropped for a... Whoa, that was close. Almost got a touchback. Zeke gained 1 yard. And boy, he had to fight to get the hell up out of there. His own offensive lineman got knocked. It was at that tight end. Hey, somebody do something, though. We're trying to watch this. 10-6, and we don't like you anyway? Do something special. Oh, my God. Prescott throwing bad passes. There's no way in hell anybody's going to catch that. Dak, I told you to run, you big clown. You can't pass the ball. You suck. Dak hasn't had anything over 10-yard pass, 12 yards. I think this is max. And you want to stay out of this third down and long, but, oh, man, Dak, that's terrible. And it's going to be something conservative, Raj. Where's Nick Foles? Hey, pitch back and let Rusty run out for it. You really should try that play with him. Nothing. Oh, my God, you're killing me, man. Come on, game. Well, hey, somebody said earlier, the defense ain't that good. The offense sucks. Dak almost threw that to a defender anyway. Man, what is Wagner? Wagner must lift weights when he sleep. Dude's got some guns. And we're just tearing at the middle of the field today, guys. Why don't you guys do something, please? You know, the game plan was on defense, probably, though. We're going to make somebody else beat us. It's not going to be Zeke Elliott. Blake Jarwin, huh? Aren't you the guy that got knocked into Elliott just a second ago? Boy, that's going to be excellent field position, ain't it? Oh, uh-oh. No flag? They got to go half the field to get into the end zone. 7 minutes left in the third quarter. 10-6. Unbelievable. And betray that $9 million could be going to D Ford or Frank Clark, right? I do like D Ford. Frank Clark is pretty good too. Well, because if the 49ers do pick up Quinnen, Frank Clark, anybody else out there might be just fine. And Sean McMullen says San Fran is the best. Antonio McCoy at 79 wide receivers and free agents in 2019. And Sean, we can't let you see the game. Well, we can't stream it. Sorry. That's the most exciting game going. That's the most exciting thing going in this game. Hey, wherever you are, I can't believe you can't see the game, though. I just realized. It's the playoff game. How come you can't see it? Dub betray. Armstead could sign for less. And Ron Avalos, who will be the head coach of the Cardinals? The return of Bruce Arians. You know what? Bruce Arians, I heard, he may end up with the Cleveland Browns. Can you imagine? I don't understand how you could trade. I mean, I don't know how you could fire the coach at Arizona. He had 1 year with a young team with a rookie quarterback. They weren't going to win any games anyway. We knew that. Oh. Yeah, I agree, man. We need to keep Armstead around. Him and Nick Mullins, yeah, you got to. Yeah, that's right. Armstead can't be traded anyway. He's a free agent. Oh, man. If the Cowboys do not, or the Seahawks do not capitalize on this, they are done. Penny might as well be in the front field. Penny in the backfield. And I wonder why they don't want to run Carson anymore. I guess Penny had one good run. It's fun watching football, and we don't have anything invested in it, isn't it? The only thing we got invested in this, I just wish it wasn't both the Cowboys and the Seahawks. Then we could really get into this game because we were rooting for whoever's playing to beat the hell out of them. Oh, man, they bottled Carson up immediately. 3rd down and 7. This is just a defensive battle. I wouldn't be surprised this game ends 10-6. They can't do it. See, it says 3rd and 7. Hawks had excellent field position, and the boys are about to put them off. I mean, Janikowski can't kick. Here's the play. Here's the play. 3rd and 7. Hawks been shut down. Oh! 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 Watch out. There's going to be a roughing call. Oh, they bit Mikey Davis up like a pretzel. And his offensive lineman, Fluker, came to help him out, too. That's the way you do. I don't care what team it is. Don't let anybody manhandle. Big guys just never supposed to let the big guys handle your boys like that. Pete, you look. Pete's got that look on his face. You going for it? 4th and 6. All right. Some excitement. Rusty steps back. He's looking for a receiver. He lost that ball up. He's got a man open. Oh! He's out of bounds. No, the referee calls it caught. He pulls off another Rusty Wilson miracle. 1 foot's in, but no, not yet. He hasn't made the catch. Oh, no, that's not. Drag. Oh! Toe drag. Swag. Doug Baldwin, all pro. Oh, my God, that was brilliant. Damn. Ooh. 4th and 6, the Hawks went for it. Clutch Baldwin. Again, not a big guy, but a guy with skills. And smaller guys, they're just more skilled. Look at that route. I mean, this dude, the coverage, Awuzie had no chance. Look at those toes. A textbook. If a kid's at home watching that, that's who you want to look like. Awesome. Oh, my God. All of a sudden, I've got to be a Hawks fan. Can't believe I said that. 2nd and 7. Mike Davis does a dance and goes down. This is what I like about our running backs. I think Bobby Turner teaches put your foot down and go. Dancing ain't doing nothing but let the defense get a chance to get a shot at you. Put your foot down and go. Did you see Juice in that last game we played? Juice screwed up the first time. But the second time they ran Juice ran that ball right up the gut. Not one. Juice, come get me. Hey, Janikowski's not going to kick it. Janikowski must be really hurt. I thought he was faking. Jalen Smith is about to tie this up, I can tell right now. Russie, go Russ! I can't believe I'm rooting for you. Oh, God, give me some soap. I got to wash my mouth out. Is there any? Oh, God, this'll do. Oh, I need some moisture. You're lucky I'd wash my mouth out right now. Oh, no. Did I say go Russie? Oh, God. Oh, yuck. Pooey. Yuck. I just got to try to say, and don't be, you know what I'm still saying? Whoever can beat, Whoever wins this game can most likely beat the Rams. These teams are playing defense. The Rams only have one defender. You can run on the Rams all day. Everybody does. Hell, we did the last game. And with our worst running back, 100-plus yards. Both of these teams can cut the Rams up. So I got to stop and think about this for a minute. Do I really want to root for the Cowboys? Hell no. But can the Hawks beat the Rams? Maybe. If they score this time, I'm going to be a Hawks fan from this point on. Look at Russie running in for that touchdown. You know what? Take the Hawks. The Hawks got the best sense. Russell Wilson is a scary man when it comes to this kind of play. It's playoff time. Russie versus Nick Foles. Look at Jerry Jones. I'm kind of appreciating Jerry Jones looking all pissed off. Russ, beat them boys. Get them, Russ. Beat them hot boys. You can't call me bandwagon because I was like riding. It's like a horse. I was riding him side saddle. I had one leg over one side, but I was getting ready to do one of them tricks where you flip around and get back on the other horse. Let's go, Hawks! Oh, God! I was just watching. I ain't gonna say nothing else. Stop getting excited about the. Do I do the cabbage patch on the Hawks touchdown? If they get supposed to get the extra point? Oh, I got the cabbage patch. Oh, no. God. Oh, I can't believe I'm celebrating the Hawks touchdown and extra 2 points. They are the superior team. Get them, Hawks. Damn. Antonio, I know I can't believe Antonio, it's not about these guys. I'm just looking for whoever can beat the Rams next week. Oh, God. Boy, hey, but you got Doug Bolden, that toe drag swag. Boy, Nate Burles is going to be going nuts on that tomorrow. What am I talking about? It's Good Morning Football. No, Good Morning Football won't be on until Monday unless they're coming on tonight. Hey, Shaquille, I was cabbage patching. Wait, let me get the timing right. That was it. Yeah. That was it. I guess there's no dog battle. I don't know, Debbie. Debbie, you know what I'm motivated by? I just need somebody who can represent to beat the Rams. I can't stand that. Beat the Rams. The boys don't seem like it. If the hot boys go beat at home, they're going to lose against the Rams too. So I got to have the Hawks. And the Hawks are just vicious this year. They ain't that good. This dude took a drop kick. Yeah, when it comes to experience, I guess Russie be the guy Wilson will be the most capable of actually beating the Rams next week. And plus the Rams run the ball constantly. And I don't believe the Rams can deal with it. Because like I said, we ran the hell out of the Rams last game we played them. So I know they can. We got a quarter left. A quarter and a little bit more. Can they hold on? A quarter and 1 minute and 30 seconds. The boys ain't done, though. You know the boys ain't done. I know, Jeff. Thanks, Jeff. I know, right? I'm trying to keep it down. because Jeff, I'm not the Hot Boys fan either, so I don't know what to do here. But as I say, I'm just looking for. I'm auditioning these guys for whomever can beat who. I imagine they can beat the Rams as well. That's all I want. Is beat the friggin' Rams. Coach, you better come up, unfold them arms and come up with some ideas, man. This ain't gonna work. Who's OC in Dallas? And whoever told Dak Prescott not to run, you already took too much off his plate right there. Dak, next time you see an opening, Chad, look at this hole. Look at this hole, Dak. Oh, Noah Brown just got killed. And it, no, so get your ass back over there, boy. This is comical. The Timbers are going to start flying in a minute. I can't wait to see, start fighting. I want to see some, no. Not the winning team. No ejections for next week. No, they don't do that in the NFL much, do they? Here we go. Dak, 1st and 10. He's at his 50. That's the first down in the second half of Dallas Cowboys. That might be the kind of defense I need against the Rams. How do you watch a team that we're talking about 3 teams we can't stand. If Chicago, the Eagles, somebody else was involved, this would be so much more pleasant. Pete Carroll's getting all fired up. J.D. Watsonville High School, 49ers for Life. What did 49ers for Life say? Yeah, Anthony Barr would be a nice pickup. People have been talking about Anthony Barr now for a few weeks, huh? Mr. Frank says, what's next, Rob? Are you going to sponsor Pete Carroll gum? Hey, if the Hawks win next week, look for me. I'm going to definitely have some gum. Everybody should chew gum next week for Pete Carroll. We cannot because the Hawks ain't got but 1 championship. They got 1 lousy ring. Nobody gives a crap about them winning 2. There's still 3 behind us. I wouldn't even care if they won this year because this is it. We ain't getting hurt next year. We are not going down with 40 guys getting hurt next year. Black Lives Matter activists. My friend, Rob, we can't let Dallas get 6 rings before us. No, I agree. I don't think Dallas can do it. If Dallas got past Hawks, this is as far as they go anyway. This is what worries me. I don't think anybody can. I'm worried about the Rams getting to the next level. I like the Rams not having not a single championship other than the one they got in St. Louis. I'm sorry, that's not the LA Rams. That's the St. Louis Rams. That may as well be another team. So the LA Rams are still talking about, we got a championship. Where? Years ago when we won, before the Super Bowl era. Okay, you can have that. You ain't won no, since the Super Bowl era began, you guys are no better than the Detroit Lions. That's just the fact of the matter is. You won one Super Bowl title. The greatest show on turf was not played on LA turf. It was played on Missouri turf. You still suck. You got nothing. Same old sorry-ass Rams. You're all smoke and mirrors. You got away last year, and you got in the first round, and you got your feelings hurt in the first round. The Falcons wasn't even all that good. It's going to happen again this year. Rams getting ready for a deja vu next week. Whoever wins today is going to beat that horned ass. Oh. The Hawks think they're pretty serious here. I may have to take them in a minute. You know, there's some statistic. I don't think the Hawks have ever. I don't think the Cowboys have ever beaten the Hawks in this situation. I forgot what it was, but there's this long-running record where the Hawks actually own Dallas worse than they own us, or used to own us. Used to own us. We stopped that shit. And Amari's finally starting to play football. And what the Hawks don't know is that shit ain't going in next year. We will continue to hand the Hawks. We may have to split with them a year, but we ain't no more domination. It's over. You know what our next, and in fact, fam, you know what our next thing to do is? Beat the friggin' Hawks right there in the clink. Right in front of them 12 flags. And then on the way out, I want. Let's see, who's the evilest guy we got on the team? Oh! Who's the meanest man we got on the team? Who just exhibits meanness? Ronnie Blair? No, Ronnie Blair's a nice guy. He's just a good football player. Man, who's that? Who's got the most Oh, if indeed. Well, let's see this play. Here they come again. Cowboys are getting, and the Cowboys in the red zone and moving. Here. That's it, Dak. I told you that's what you had to do, Dak. I told you. I want Cassius Marsh to take that little 12-y flag, tear a piece of it off, and eat it. Boy, you talk about, because they take that real serious. Really, a couple of years ago, Dak was down. That's not a touchdown. Does the hand count? The forearm never hit. Knee hit. No, that's at the 1, at the most. The knee hits. There it is. It's on the half-yard line. He's short. Ain't gonna be a touchdown. Remember the Panthers played. I guess no. The Panthers played. Were they in Seattle? No, the Panthers played in Carolina, and there was a Hawks fan there, holding the flag down, waving it, and Cam grabbed that and threw it on the dirt. Hawks fan wrote a letter and posted it up everywhere, all over the NFL. Cam Newton is banned from coming to the Clink ever again for his disrespect for the 12thies. 12thies, that letter was ridiculous. You're waving that flag in Carolina was ridiculous. He should have drugged you down along with the flag. Oh, God. And Jerry said, yeah, bring John Blues before that's Levi's. Yes! Yes! Yes, yes, yes! I know, Rob. The Geico commercials are funny. You know what funny? My favorite Abeles Rod is when he's in that bar and he bites that, it chews into that sauce, and his lips are burning. Oh, by the way, J.D. Watson's got scores for you. Warriors are up 43-29. Warriors are having trouble. It's not Grant anymore. Jeff Tarrant, Yamin for strength and conditioning coach. Boy, Yamin he'd probably be good, wouldn't he? Yep. That's what I say, Jay Harrison. Just hand it to Elliott and take the lead. Yeah. Debbie Ryan. Yeah, Buckner, but Debbie, Buckner's not evil or mean. He's just a big, nice guy that's vicious when the ball snapped. But Buckner's a nice guy. When I say nice guy, he's a gentle giant that's not Buckner's not going to hurt anybody. Oh, what am I talking about? What am I talking? Richard Sherman. No, Richard Sherman, you know what? Sherman does not have anything against the fan base in Seattle. It's the ownership that pissed him off. So Sherman would never do it. I can't think of anybody that's just mean and nasty on our team. Yeah. Fred Warner's a nice guy. He's just a great football player. I think Cassius Marsh is my guy. Cassius Marsh got a little viciousness to him, you can tell. Yeah, that's about it. All right, we're back at the 1-yard line. Them hot boys try to get in. Dak is still arguing with the referees, trying to tell him, that's a bad call, ref. I made it. But it's okay because we're going in right now. But, ref, that was a bad call, and you need to think about what you guys did. Fell down. Zeke falls down and loses yardage. Zeke, what happened, Zeke? That's supposed to be your number. The foot just gave away. He thought he was at Levi Stadium. I thought that was artificial surface out there. That ankle might be hurt. That looked like that really. But Jefferson, I don't blame you, Zeke. How's that dude weigh about 260, 270? That dude goes over 300 pounds, don't he? Boy, the hot boys right at the 1. If they don't get in, Jerry Jones is going to fire everybody. There goes Zeke. He's in this time. And that is definitely a touchdown, unless they pulled it out. So them hot boys back in front. Dallas, man, put them towels down, man. This ain't Pittsburgh. Boy, this game is crazy, ain't it? How much time left? All it takes is a field goal to beat them, though. Boy, Zeke can fight. You see him go for that hole? And somebody would have slammed up into him coming down, only to broke his neck. Yeah. See, that's why next year, you know who our guy is for that? Jeffrey Wilson. Jeffrey Wilson, they never could bend Jeffrey Wilson backwards. Him and Alfred Morris, but Jeffrey Wilson is the youngest. Jeffrey Wilson is your go-to guy for the hammer. Those of you 17-14 in a few seconds, I would imagine. And now, but see, if the Cowboys would have been smart, they would have given that ball back to Zeke and went for 2. Amari Cooper came through. See, this is what I'm talking about. Oakland gave Amari Cooper to the Cowboys, and that's the only reason why they're in the position they're in today. Oakland gave what was probably the best edge rusher in the league in Khalil Mack to Chicago, and now they're in the mix. I hate you, Oakland. The only thing I like about your city is Jack London Square. The rest of y'all in that city can go straight to hell. You could have gave us Khalil Mack, but no. Just to be mean, you said no, Niners. And I understand we put more on the table than the Niners, than the Bears did. No, Niners. We're giving them to Chicago. And y'all suck. And we weren't about to give them, we got to play you this year, and we'll give you Khalil Mack. What do you think, we're stupid? So, we'll get our edge rusher, fam. I don't think it's going to be Nicholas. Nicky Bosa is probably not going to end up on our team. I wonder if they do even like Josh Allen. There's got to be somebody else. Cleveland Farrell is probably not the right guy, so the 49ers probably are going to go, as Walter Football points out, Quinnen Williams. And now, though, you've got a just a kill machine next to Buckner. And you know what's really funny, though? I will admit, somebody said Vita Vea has been kind of a disappointment his first year in Tampa Bay. You know how bad I wanted Vita Vea. So Tampa Bay is going to go for Quinnen if they can't get anything else. They'd go for him first. Can't wait. The draft night's going to be so interesting this year. I mean, really interesting. Ooh, we're going to be sitting there with number 2 pick. And when we pick that early, we're going to come back in the first round, or else the draft is over for us. And the 49ers, here comes Seattle. They're on the 24-yard line. They're just kicking Carson's ass today. Remember how Carson beat us up? Carson can't do jack against this defensive line. So the Hot Boys are a little better than we think, or than I thought. You probably always knew they was that good, huh? Lawrence ain't giving up nothing today. Carson runs up to the line of scrimmage. They just they B-slap him back where he came from. You got to scheme on that kind of a defense. But they don't have Kyle Shanahan. We do. Cal would have had this figured out. George Kittle would have been wide open in the flat. Boom! Boy, Doug Baldwin, man, he was hurt like 3 weeks ago or something like that. Doug Baldwin's a bad dude. Doug Baldwin is 5'11". That's it. Climax TV, Seahawks have to have a backup kicker. Pete Carroll's now chewing the gum more violent than ever. Danny Brazil, heck no, I don't cheer for the Cowboys. It's just that the Hawks are a team that can beat them. Gary, Hawks are better. The ball snapped. Rusty scans the field. He's got no! And is there going to be a flag on the play? There's no flag on the play. As Pete Carroll wonders, where is the flag on the play? Carroll's chewing the gum now. He's picked up the speed. He's walking toward the officials. 5 yards down the field. That man never turned his head around. Pete Carroll is actually right on this. Is it a good no call? And, of course, Aikman says it's a good call. Why? He used to be, he's a Hall of Fame Cowboy. He didn't see anything wrong with the play. Come on, Daddy, you know that was not a good call. The Hawks are getting rid of the ball again to give back. Tavon Austin. Oh, Tavon Austin's got some space. Tavon Austin's got some space. There's no flag on the play yet. If Tavon doesn't trip, it's a touchdown. Oh, my God. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's for us, huh? I can't say hold on. Wait a minute. Trez, let the Hot Boys go deal with the Rams next week. And he made him backpedal, finds a crease. Now that world-class speed comes out, and he tripped right there, or else he's gone. Tripping right there. Had that been Richie James, he wouldn't have stumbled. It would have been a touchdown, Niners. Look at this field position. Dak, you go get 3 points. I can already predict it right now. That's all you go get. Watch me be right. 17, 20. Uh-oh, shut up, Ronbo. Cooper just made a play. He's down in the red zone already. I think the Hawks are getting tired from being out of the field too much. And Amari Cooper all of a sudden is just blowing past Coleman. Boy, that was ugly. Safety help us. It ain't going to help none now. Oh, my Lord. Boy, see, Amari would have dropped that if he was still in Oakland. Amari says, I want to opt out of Oakland. I ain't catching this. Somebody get me the hell up out of here. They did put him in Dallas. Why is it going to be a challenge? Pete, what are you challenging? You're going to need that timeout. What are you challenging, Pete? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Whoa. But it still seemed like he had control of it. Pete, you're going to lose that one, man. It seems like that ball barely moved. You see it bobble a little bit, but it wasn't really a drop. Just a little bit of a flinch. But it never touched the ground. So Pete just gave up a timeout he's going to need in about 5 or 10 minutes. Well, I'm glad this ain't us. You know what I'm saying? If the Hot Boys was running down the field on us and he got away with that, I'd be sick. Man. We'll be in this next year, Feb. Get used to it, because the fact of the matter is we will be in the playoffs next year. I can feel it. It's our time coming up. We got too many good players now, and we got a good coach. All we got to do is find a way to play some defense. The 49ers are not going to have trouble scoring next year. If we could stop with the pain, I know it's a big if, but what are the odds of the entire offense getting wiped out again for the next year? I don't believe it. We go pick up Jalen Ramsey. You're playing, don't you? Jacksonville's got to do something. Jalen Ramsey is a good piece. I don't mind giving up a couple of something for Jalen Ramsey. I give him 2 and 3. What did I just say? We only have 5 picks. I'm giving up 2 of them. I'll give you 2 this year and a 2 next year. I got to have 4 picks. I'm trading my number 1 down to get some more picks. Oh. And Kavemi called me. The NFL wants Dallas to win because they're America's team. They're not America's team. Zombies game says, Ron, you're going to jinx us. It's too early to jinx us now. I can't jinx us. Zombie, we're not going to be failures next year. Our team is just going to stay healthy. We hired a new guy. We're going to hire a new guy. Our strength and conditioning coach is going to make sure that these guys stay tough. Yeah, Mr. Fang, all right. Looking at this game, Dallas looks like the better Rams contender. Yeah. And then he accused me of a closet Seattle fan. Oh, Mr. Fang, come on, man. That hurts my feelings so bad. Oh, anything but that. Uh-oh. Yeah. Looks like he got control of that ball to me. Yeah, he's got it. The Hot Boys are driving to extend that lead. Here comes Zeke. There goes Zeke for at least 5. Bobby Wagner thought he could pull that ball out. That ain't Jeff Wilson laying down there. Boy, Jeff, I still can't. You know what? They lied, though. That was not a fumble. Flag is on the Cowboys. Got to be for holding. Illegal formation, boys. Yeah, that pulling the ball out while Jeff Wilson's laying fully flat on the ground, that is such BS. What they know? Wrongest call ever made. What am I talking about? We've had several wrong calls made against us. Man. Pete, I told you not to call that timeout. Now you don't have one. I can't get over Looney on the Dallas Cowboys offensive line. He used to be on our team. Boy, the boys got marched back. They might get 3 out of this now. Play action. Oh! It's picked. Oh, that's one of those momentum swinging plays, too. KJ Wright, stay with that play. KJ Richards been trying to call you. KJ, answer your phone, man. We want you back in San Francisco next year. Oh, nice play. KJ. Richard been trying to get in contact with you. Oh. Nice play. Look at the ankle. He could have got that ankle snapped. Dude was laying right on it, too. Hot boys. Y'all got some water pouring on your heat. This is what they do. The Hawks win games on takeaways. This is how they do it. Now they're going to score, I guarantee you. They do this after every takeaway. If they don't score at least 3, I'll be shocked. Because that's what they do. That's the kind of team I want to see. Our defense got to become like this. God. All of a sudden, this game's kind of interesting. Max Bird, Hawks were holding. You know they were. Hawks be holding all day. They get away with this every year. Let us hold. Laken Tomlinson gets called for holding every game. Every game they call Laken Tomlinson for holding. Mr. Fact, seriously, fam. Seahawks, one away. The Benedict Niners. Hey, Mr. Fact, I was hoping the boys would win. I see them being more capable myself of stopping the Rams. And you know that's all I care about. But damn about the boys and the Hawks. Just give me somebody who can beat the Rams. That's all I care. That's all I'm caring about. Dak, you messed up, man. Ref, did you see the dude try to leg whip Fluker? That's a bad call. Watch the dude try to flip Fluker, try to trip Fluker. Oh no, Fluker did that. That was from the play before, and Fluker was coming back to get revenge. I know, Pete. That's your boy, Pete. Get a piece of gum. You'll be all right. You know what that is? That's an Anthony Davis. That's a Rhino move. They were the enforcers for the 49ers. Remember that? They used to do that shit all the time. Y'all ain't going nowhere. Get ready to punt. Hawks got a takeaway and didn't do anything with it. I am shocked. That convinces me that the boys might be the best representative. Boy, Tyler Lockett, yeah, give Tyler Lockett credit. Tyler Lockett must weigh maybe 95 to 100 pounds. And out there getting hit like he gets hit every week. And he rarely comes up with missing time. 8:29 left. If you punt again, you'll get the ball back. Man, the guys in the booth, especially Aikman, is counting the Hawks out already. They're going to get the ball back one more time. All they got to do is hold. They still need a touchdown, though. 3 points, they go get it done. Boy. Big Show, I forgot about you, man. You give me my shirt. Hawks are sitting back so deep to kick this ball. Oh, no, as Rusty's going to try it again. They ain't got no time. Boy, Mike Davis was coming out of there, though, wasn't he? Mike Davis is such a better running back. I have a feeling they just have a better running back school in Seattle. Why do running backs look so good? Russ, you could have went right here. That would have been, there you go. DJ Fluker, you big lummox. That's your fault. I love it. Boy, this is it, though. You guys get that ball back one more time, and that's it. Maybe. Boy, this is it, fam. This is it. We see the representative for next week's game against the L.A. Rams. Rams ain't ready. They ain't ready. They're going to choke. You know they're going to choke. You and I both know that because either one of these teams is going to play the Rams next week, they're going to choke. They don't have the intestinal fortitude. They don't have that killer mentality. Well, Aaron Donald does. But the rest of them clowns, watch Peters get clowned next week. They ain't going to mess with Talib, but Peters gets clowned next week. Watch, see. They ain't going to mess with it. And if they're smart, run Amari Cooper against Peters all day. Stay out of the slot, because Beasley can deal with the slot guy. Slot dude is pretty good, though. I have to give him credit on that. So, you know. I love it. I love these systems they got now for people breaking in. Of course, every criminal runs through the front door to break into your house. You guys, man, that ain't going to do no good. Your average criminal comes in through the chimney or in the back door. Or he makes friends with your dog and he brings a piece of meat in and the dog lets him in. Come on in, man. Give me the steak. All right? Help yourself. Next week, though, I'm going to need 2 steaks. Hey, Mr. Frank. Danny Brazil. Oh, that's it. Yeah, Mike, Mike, how to pronounce your name? Anyway, Mike Long says Seahawks won't win this game. Yeah, I don't think so either. And the Warriors are losing now too. And the Bugs, Buddy, 534. Rams are going to put Hecker at quarterback and Golf at punter. Oh, my God. Jordan Kelly's a Cowboys fan and F the Hawks. Sans Montgomery. Sandman likes y'all. Mr. Fangs constantly laying down the one-liners. I hope after this game there's enough Seahawks tears to bake my special Seattle sorrow souffle. Hey, but Mr. Fang, you got to go down to Fisher's Wharf and have one of those guys throw you a fish like they like to do. And as you make the catch, say, hey, I'll bet I'm a little better than the Hawks, huh? Debbie Castillo says, I bet 20 Ronbos Niners that Seattle wins. Debbie, I'll take that bet. Well, I'll be doing Niners for how long? Take me about a half an hour to get 20 of them puppies out. Throat will be as raw as a piece of meat being marinated before the night before barbecue. Hey, and Hawks, if the Hawks pull this off, that will be special. I don't see it coming. You know what? Why? Here come the clock running. This is how you lose games, though. And a takeaway would ruin things. A fumble, anything could go wrong. I better be careful what kind of bets I make. Boy. KJ, man. You need to switch uniforms. How old is KJ? KJ ain't 30 yet, is he? He might be, though. I'd rather. Dak sits back, getting ready to throw another INT. I can feel it. Here he comes. There goes Dak. Dak is in trouble. He throws it away. Dak, you weigh 240. You can run the ball every now and then. With your speed, it'd take at least 6 yards to bring you down. When you see them holes like that, come on, Dak. Oh, my God. I'm at it again. Come on, Dak. Oh, no. Ron, don't talk like this. All right. It's 3rd and 8. They're about to give the ball back to the Seahawks. And how many yards has Zeke got today? Not that many. This is one of those games, 17-14. This is anybody's game. Dak stands back on his back foot and almost threw another INT. Hell of defense out there. Gallup didn't have a chance. KJ Wright. KJ serious. Elliott's got 108 yards. Shut up, Ronbo. Oh, a PI. Dak's quietly got 108 yards. How many yards has Carson got? Carson's got 20 yards. Rashard Penny's got 29. But here's a stat. Rusty Wilson's got, Elliott's got 113 yards now. But here's a stat. Rusty Wilson's 14-21 for 158 yards. Zeke's eating things up. Elliott can kill you quietly, too. Wait, let me see. Dak's got 226 yards. So basically, your better player and the better team is the Cowboys. Russ, so you might as well put your shit on. And Sierra's got out in the parking lot waiting for you to get in the car. Come on, man, get in the car, man. It's over. Boy, that's a crying shame. I had a feeling, though. Because they're playing in Dallas. Scary. If they'd have played them in Seattle, who knows what would happen there. But Elliott's still eating. Look, backing people down the field. The problem is the clock is running. Pete, you could use that timeout you called unnecessarily a little while ago now, couldn't you? Boy. Now here comes a surprise play, right? Now's the time when you sting. Because they're sitting back with their ears pinning back, coming straight in, waiting for that run. Now's when you go play action, coach. You got to think. They're going to come at you with everything they got on this play. They want that ball. Pass the ball, coach. You got to hurry up and pass it, though. That's pass interference. Hell yeah. That's game. Nice try, 2-8. You remind me of Dante Johnson. I mean, he did everything. Pete, you knew you wasn't going nowhere. Come on now. Hey, matter of fact, you still got Dante Johnson on the team? What is that Seahawks sitting back there behind you laughing for? That's probably the dude that this dude, Coleman, beat out. Coach, I told you, man. That dude can't play better than me. You trust, I told you. I don't care if you trade me. Look at Dak, finally running. I told you to run, Dak. 5-yard pickup. You see what I'm saying? You weigh 240 pounds, Dak. Use that big, mean frame. And you better use it next week. Dak, I will hate you forever, like Dak cares. If you don't beat the Rams next week, I don't like the Cowboys anyway. And they almost ripped that ball out of Dak's hands. Mike, go ahead. Pete Carroll, Bill Clinton's son, looking like mad on the sideline chewing his gum. Look at, oh, that's another first down. Zeke is getting ready to pull up 150 yards, man. Go ahead, you forgot. Hey, there you go, you forgot to eat. Got to eat. He used to have 1 spoon. Now Zeke done went to get using 2 spoons because he's asked for a contract extension. He knows I'm going to get double barrel paid now because what they going to do without me? I'm Zeke Elliott. They got to give me at least $20 million a year. 5-year contract. Hell, I ain't but 20 what? Oh, Zeke. Zeke must be about 26. Hawks, come on home, man. Y'all, and get ready for the NFC West other clowns to come home next week. No problem. Look at Zeke. Get out the way, boy. Zeke just throwing him on the ground and left. Oh, my God. Boy, y'all, I mean, you got, oh. Look at Zeke, the straight arm. He thought, Zeke did a Vance McDonald throw straight arm. Oh, my God. Well, it wasn't quite Vance McDonald. Vance hit a dude twice. Bam! Standing him up. It was like a Gong Fu straight arm. Bam! Throwing him on the ground and left. I still cry every now and then about Vance McDonald leaving. I mean, I like Selleck time, but I think about what Kittle and Selleck would have, Kittle and Don McDonald would have done together. With Jimmy G as a QB. I mean, I know Vance was getting paid too much money, but my Lord, he blossomed into a stud when he left us. Pete, get you a piece of gum. Why aren't you chewing some gum, Pete? This is what y'all do. You make it to the play. Y'all are a regular season team. You are a regular season club. You beat everybody in the regular season, and you get put out in the playoffs. Ain't nothing unusual happening, Pete. You're chewing the wrong flavor of gum. That's probably the biggest problem. You didn't get that grapefruit. That's my fave. Plain gum don't work. He's back in the Pete Carroll position. Wait, where's my... Oh, I got my headphones on. Pete ain't chewing any gum now, though. Now he's focused. It's too late. Unless you get a takeaway and run it all the way back. Pete, it's over. Beat by the boys. What? He told him to come back, and he did. Look at, and Zeke is just killing him. Just killing him. Wearing him out. Dallas, you don't pay Zeke, man. I tell you what, boy, I don't know. Illegal shift offense, number 85. And Dak is what called him back. Hey, come back. Dak, what you call him back for if you didn't give him a chance to get set? Dak, man, you ain't no quarterback. You're a clown. You're an offensive line and Zeke Elliott. Beyond that, you ain't nothing, man. I'm glad. I mean, Trent was right about you. Chip Kelly knows what he's talking about. Boy, Prescott sets back. He can't find anybody because he can't read. He's trying now, just throws the ball up in the end zone area. 2:33 left. If you give Russell Wilson a 2-minute drill, I think you might be in trouble, Dallas. Don't do it. 3rd and 14. It doesn't look good. The ball could get back in the hands of Mr. Notice how I'm giving him all kind of credit now. Mr. Playoffs himself, the miracle man, Russie Wilson. If it happens, remember I said it. I might have been in jest, but watch this. KD says, I'm shocked. I've never heard you talk this way. Oh, my. Oh, Dak. Run, Dak. Run. Go all the way. See? Did I call it? Run, Dak. Just run. You're not a quarterback. You're basically a running back that's just out there managing the ball. Oh! You look like Cam Newton on that play. That hole's been out there all day, and you finally ran it. Boy, you got the bejesus knocked out you, too. Okay, I'm telling you right now, though, you guys don't bring this game against the Rams, I'm going to be pissed. Boy, Dak wanted into that end zone, didn't he? Did that ball touch the ground? Oh, yeah, no, he did. His elbow hit. Now, you know what's going to happen from here. Zeke is not going to be denied 2 and 3 yards away. Pete called another timeout. Hopefully they get a takeaway. That's it. And Jeff Tad, Seahawks are on life support. Freddie Motto. Why are you cheering for the Cowboys, fake ass? Freddie Motto, you're a Hawks fan, aren't you? This gives me great pleasure, Freddie. I ain't lying. Anything that pisses you guys off, I'm delighted. Rich Wright, I made it Dallas a lot longer than the Seahawks so I could put up with the Seahawks win to get blown out next week. I could never root for the Cowboys, especially in the playoffs. Rich, I understand you, man. I feel you, man. I agree, but it's become personal between me and the Rams. I can't stand it. If either one of these teams can beat the Rams, that's all I want to know. I have no love for the friggin' Cowboys, not even an ounce. But if they're going to beat the Rams, who I really detest right now, I send them sorry, mother. God. Well, that was too easy. He slid right on in there. The Hawks did do a good job on that, though. And you know what? The Hawks did play a pretty good game today. They only lost because, I don't know. 49ers going to beat both of their asses next year. All we got to do is get a little better defensively, because offensively they can't stop the Niners. But they won't be able to. Oh, here he comes, Mr. Sackerman. Show Daryl. Show Donald, please. Kills me with that celebration. Hosts best remaining NFC seed. Wait. Hosts best NFC. Wait a minute. Okay, it is going to be. Boy, you know what? I'd rather see the Eagles play the Rams next week, to be honest. If whoever wins that game, either one of those teams, I don't trust the Cowboys. I could see them getting their ass kicked next week. But Chicago or Nick Foles, they would definitely beat the Rams. Because he wouldn't be about Nick Foles as much. Nick Foles would get just you enough points. But the Eagle defense is starting to look like the Eagle defense again. And the Bears defense, you know about that. And the Rams hate you when you play good defense. Although them boys played some pretty solid defense tonight, they did not allow for no running. If you take Gurley away from the Rams, that's all you need to do, really. Okay. So 7 times. The Hawks never lost the first. Wait a minute. Did we watch the Hawks lose to the Carolina Panthers? No, they just beat the Minnesota Vikings that first time. Yeah, because the Vikings blew it. Remember the Vikings blew that field goal and allowed the goddamn Hawks to win that game? And they got spanked the next week? That was it. And they won that game against the Packers. They shouldn't have won. Wasn't that a first-round play? Yeah, the Packers made a stupid mistake. I remember that onside kick. All the dude had to do was make the catch. That tight end, or what was it? And he got traded the next year for blowing that play. Oh, man. Oh. Well, fam, this game's pretty much over. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Well, man, we got a couple minutes. I'm going to I watch the rest. Because, we already know who's going to win. Hey, next time you go to the store, see if you can find a beer called Mead. I want to see what is it that Bud Light is making a joke out of. It made maybe a British brew, though. He probably can't find it. Mango game and YJ. Okay. 49ers for life, don't worry about it. I agree. 49ers for life is right. Read 49ers for life post. Cowboys ain't winning no damn Super Bowl. Don't even think about it. That's not going to happen. So. But for right now, the Rams are wussies. I still think they can beat the Rams. And Cowboys, Jaime Rivera's, Cowboys never made it past the divisional round. That's true. Don't trash talk about my Vikings. I'm still pissed off at the Vikings. That year that the field goal kicker, and he's a famous field goal kicker too. As a matter of fact, the Seahawks picked him up the following year. Anyway, the Vikings win that game. All they got to do is kick a field goal. And the Hawks, we're talking about the Hawks. The Hawks have never lost the first round playoff since Russell Wilson. Well, the Vikings should have beat them that year. The Packers should have beat them the year that they had them in that first round. No. So, poor Vikings, though, they had a bad year, didn't they? Man, I feel sorry for the Vikings, though, for one reason this year, though, because the fact they lost Sprono, and he meant a lot to what they do. So, and I'm a person who actually can be sensitive about it, because a lot of fans say, "49ers, you guys suck, man." Oh, okay. Well, give me back my quarterback and give me back my starting quarterback and my starting running back and let me go along with everything. You guys still suck, man. It wouldn't have made any difference, man. You guys suck. How about this? Suck on this. I really, God, I can't stand it. So that's why I say I'm sensitive to, you losing certain personnel and certain people. It makes a difference. It does. Okay, Rusty Wilson's got 2 minutes, so you never know. They need a touchdown, though, don't they? Hey, this game might not be over. It may not be, because look out for Doug Baldwin and Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson puts his feet down or clamps down. He's ready to do something nasty. He's got a man wide open. See? Game ain't over. Game ain't over. Russell Wilson is good for this shit. Oh, it's going to be an exciting finish. Look at Lockett's route. Again, give me little and talented over big and slow any day of the week. Look at Wilson, touchdown. They're afraid to go to Carson because you could go to Carson right now. Look, Aikman's pissed off now because you let the fastest guy in the field get behind the coverage. They've been doing that for years, Troy. I've seen the Hawks do this so many times I can't stand it. They've done that. Tyler Lockett gets a big play against the 49ers every time they play. Makes me sick. It's like, you guys know Tyler Lockett's back here, right? You going to do something about him? Ooh. And Doug Baldwin, both those guys are just clutch. But you should have ran the ball a couple of times, to be honest. Oh, y'all ain't got no more timeouts, do you? They go get a touchdown, don't you? And then they're going to go for 2 and win the game. Who is that maybe I got to do Niners 20 times? I better get something to drink. I don't know about this. Oh, my God. They go for 2. They can win this game. And Carson can get you. Oh! Ooh-wee. Pressure. Pete got another piece of gum, too. Oh! Cowboys, you look a little concerned. Because Jerry Jones will fire everybody down there if you lose this game. Tonight. Whoa! 4th and 4. Got it! Ooh! Oh, my God! Cabbage Patch. Oh, my God. If they go for 2, this would be the miracle. I have not said anything bad about Russell Wilson in the last 2 seasons. Russell Wilson, to me, is one of the most dangerous quarterbacks in the NFL. I'm going to go ahead. Wait a minute. I thought it was 20. I thought they was going to tie it up. I thought they had 17. Oh, this game is over. Oh, I thought you guys were closer. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, they didn't score the TD yet. Thought that was a touchdown. Wait a minute, something's strange here. No, that what? 17. No, that's. They get a touchdown? He's in. Oh! Well, I got to give you know what? Either team could beat the. Number one, the Rams don't have this kind of toughness. Look at Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is up there losing weight. He was bigger than that last time the camera was on him. What a game all of a sudden. Okay, but the Cowboys are always going to be the onside cook. And this is how they beat. This is how, Russell Wilson got that touchdown pretty quick. This is how the Packers lost that year. What are you telling him, Pete? What could you possibly tell that kicker? If Janikowski comes running, oh, my leg! Oh, my God! Oh, it's a hamstring. I need to lose about 80 pounds anyway, but my hamstring was supposed to stay up. What kind of kicker looks like that? Hey, there was another team I was watching. College. Was that college? Who was that? Somebody's got this kicker that looks like he could be a. What are you doing? You're not going to get the ball back like that. Why'd you do that, Pete? I don't understand. Was that intentional? Pete, did you do that on purpose? Was he trying to get that ball to skip across the ground? Oh, you didn't want it to go that high. He didn't want it to go that far. Yeah, he got more of that kick that he wanted is what the problem was there. Look at Pete. Pete, you need a fresh piece of gum. Just put the ball on the tee and squib it. That was just dumb. All they got to do is take a knee. Game over. That's hilarious. No more timeouts. I'm out of here. All right. Tell you what, fam. Hey, fam, it's like we had a good time. And I'll have a mead. I'll see you tomorrow. I got a feeling tomorrow's game is going to be way more fun than this one. Actually, this game was fun for a few minutes, the last couple of minutes. Anyway, I don't have to do that 20 times. I just got to do it one. Fam, tomorrow, Bears, Nick Foles time. Niners!